No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Today I have my good friends from the Minorities back on the podcast.
Appreciate you.
And unfortunately, there was a terrible miscommunication. They wanted nothing more in the entire world than to do a podcast with Armand, aka AD.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There were mixed signals.
T-Rell's a good sub.
And
He's
somehow we
fuck
ended
y'all
up with
niggas.
this one.
You know what? Fuck y'all throwing my glasses back on. They didn't want me here. They didn't want me here. Fuck these niggas, man. They wanted AD. That's cool.
But
I didn't even know we were getting T-Rell.
I was telling him,
It was
I'm
like a pleasant surprise.
T-Rell's he's a good guy. He's a good podcaster. You're gonna like talking to him. He's funny. He's got jokes. He'll fuck with you.
What's the pros and cons of T-Rell?
Versus AD.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole group gonna break up if we go into that conversation for too long.
Why did you bring T-Rell
Why would
on?
we break up, you
I'm
fucking
just
hater?
kidding. No, if I start saying like, "Oh, T-Rell's better at this," and AD's
Oh,
not
it'll
good at
cause a
this,
little-
or, I mean, that could get
little
weird
division
real
within the
quick.
team.
Yeah, I don't want to.
But we know what we're better, you know, what our strengths are and what our weaknesses are in the group because we love each other. I don't know
That's a
about
good
him.
point. No,
He's
has
an
a point.
asshole.
He has a point.
Yeah.
the white
He's
man.
an asshole.
No, but AD has said himself he's not so much an interviewer. He doesn't really like being the guy who it's on him to ask the questions, and where I feel like T-Rell has kind of naturally gone towards that.
Okay. AD just likes to pod. He just likes to talk.
He does.
Okay.
And that's interesting though, because it kind of colors at the end of the day, because then it sort of has more of a homies fucking around vibe.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
first podcast, we had the origin story. What is the second, or the interview? This is an interview. So what does the second interview consist of?
We talk about everything.
Everything.
Everything under the sun.
Okay.
Everything minorities. Everything that we got going on. I mean, listen, if you're a crappy podcaster, then maybe all you have, or a crappy podcast guest, then maybe all you have to offer is just, well, I was born here and then I did this and now I do this.
We already got that out the way, so we don't even have to do that, right?
We got to work on the rapport. We got to sit around like boys, like we're a bunch of guys at the bar drunk in 1985, no iPhones, talking about our lives.
Have you seen our videos at all?
I ran through a couple of them that was real funny, man.
Was this
And I was
recently? Because
like-
our account like got deleted. So this was before deletion or like recently?
This was recent. I didn't know who the fuck y'all
You just
was.
got
I
the
ain't-
account back, right?
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
So tell that story. Maybe that's an important thing for us to cover here. Mm-hmm. So your account got deleted, what,
So yeah,
a
I'm
couple months
gonna
ago?
give a little bit backstory before that, just for T-Rell, because he
Okay,
doesn't know
good point,
anything
good
about
point.
us.
Right.
So
Anything.
so some YouTubers out of SAC, bam, had an account, got up to 800,000, got deleted, right? Had 0 strikes on some random shit, got deleted, bam. So we started this new channel, got up to like 500,000. That's when we got on No Jumper the first time. We had like 500,000 subscribers. Right now we're at like 720. So almost back to that 800 that we originally had. Then like a month and a half ago, it got deleted again. Random shit, right? Literally just on some random shit. Now we do post wild ass content. Probably one of the wildest channels.
But
on
it's all
YouTube.
censored.
But
It is
it's
all
all
censored. And it was just miscommunication through us and YouTube.
Right? Everything be censored. This is like the thing, because I
Well,
think
is YouTube communicating with you guys now, telling you what you're doing?
so. That's the thing. They didn't communicate. They just took the shit down. So then we went up to YouTube headquarters. We're like, "What's going on?"
You went there.
Yeah.
I keep hearing about people saying this.
The minorities are with the pull-up.
Because the Hoff twins were just saying that they did the same thing and that it actually worked.
And shout out to the Hoff twins. I actually got in contact with him. He gave me the rundown on A, B, and C what to do. We did it, and we got it back.
Because when we lost our first channel, we went up to the headquarters, but we didn't have the proper approach, I guess. So the
Did you
Hoff
bring a gun
twins,
or a bat or something?
we didn't.
No.
And
Oh.
that
probably
was the problem.
should've.
That
We
was the
probably
problem.
should've.
So then we got some info from the Hoff twins as far as the correct way to pull up. We pulled up correctly the second time and was successful.
Wow.
Shit is crazy. So yeah, basically as far as why did we get it back, they basically admitted like, yeah, it was just a mistake.
So what was that conversation like? It was just a mistake.
Right.
And the
I'm like,
first
you
time
mistake?
around, you guys just kind of gave up and just thought you couldn't
The
do
very,
anything
very
about
first
it?
time?
Yeah, the first time you got deleted.
well, we made a big mistake. At the time, we didn't know it was a big mistake.
They made a mistake.
Well, the very first time we made a mistake, we'll take accountability for it. We made a mistake on the very, very first channel. That almost had 800,000. But the second time when we got deleted,
I explained the mistake. Ooh, all right, so look, basically the
Post your
first
dick?
channel. What? No, not even. So the first
Come
channel,
on now,
Your
Adam.
dick.
this was
No?
this is the mistake he's referring to. But even still, we shouldn't have got our shit terminated. Basically, we posted an uncensored video privately.
Oh.
So we didn't think it'd be an issue because it's private. No one could see it. But obviously, it's still on the platform of YouTube.
I actually always wondered if you could get hit for stuff that was
But
private.
even still, because I know somebody who did the same mistake and got his channel back. So that's why I don't think we really should have been terminated that first time. 0 strikes, had some uncensored shit private. Boom, they fucked us over. And so when we did go and pull up to YouTube, same kind of rundown, but basically I guess because it was uncensored, they didn't give it back. The second time, there's nothing as far as
it was just
uncensored.
random
It was just
algorithmic
random,
shit just took your page down.
literally.
Weird shit.
You'd think that a human being would have to get involved in order to take down a channel that has 800,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
I know it's not David Dobrik. I know it's not whatever, but that's a shitload. Like, wouldn't you think that there has to be an extra level of attention to big accounts? Like, it seems so
Right.
fucked up.
And when you communicate with them, a lot of times you get kind of generic ass responses like,
Yes.
"What do we do wrong? Oh, look at our guidelines." But
Explain the video.
Your
know what I
guidelines
mean?
are 40 pages long.
Explain
Yeah.
the video that got you guys.
That's what I'm saying. That
What kind of what? No, tell me what
No,
kind of
but
video was
that's
it?
the thing. I don't know because they don't tell you. They don't say it was this video. You did this. It was just like
Oh,
you
it's not
fucked
one
up on the
specific
guidelines,
video.
right? And but you don't know as a creator and moving forward. You don't like how can I fix the mistake if you don't tell me which mistake I made? I got a channel full of videos. Where did it go south?
But
They're
it's
just
like that
read the
on
guidelines.
Instagram and Facebook and everything too, because they don't want you to be able to actually go through a process where they reveal basically like how they go about banning accounts. So they keep the whole thing very vague so that
Right.
it's hard for you to fight against it.
Right.
And see, also on the latest channel, we had a video posted 2 years ago. That was the original post date 2 years ago, and we recently just got a strike for it. Something that got posted 2 years, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
So for 2 years it was acceptable, but now all of a sudden, take that.
But that happens with other people too. I saw
that
KSI
shit
couldn't
is
post
so
for a couple
random.
weeks because of a video that was 6 years old or something like that.
Yeah,
That's
And
what
that
they
makes
do
no
now.
sense.
What video? What? Why did they get a strike? Well,
I don't
what
even
what
know.
was the what was the content?
So the video was called the Minority Talent Show, right? Now, wild ass video. We post wild shit. I'm not trying to act like we post friendly.
Right.
But it was the Minority Talent Show. Basically, it was an opportunity to give our fan base basically show your talent. If you a musician, you got any hidden talents, you might be able to go famous or create a situation for people. So basically, they send in hidden talents. Now the girls, a lot of these bitches don't got talents, so they sent their ass
got
twerking,
fat ass.
twerking,
That's
shit
a
like
talent.
that. And then dudes was sending in like rapping and just other shit.
A couple niggas was piping down hoes.
Yeah, a couple of
niggas
niggas.
piping down hoes. That was their time.
Yeah, a couple
major
niggas
pipe.
was knocking shit down, but everything was censored. You know what I mean?
Y'all was showing that on YouTube.
But
No,
it's
it's blurred
censored,
out.
though,
It's
but
all
it's
censored.
censored.
It's all censored.
Oh my
It's
god!
censored. You gotta think, even like with y'all, I've seen y'all do podcasts, naked bitches, but it's censored.
Yep.
And
I
do you
was
guys
just-
get anything from YouTube for that?
We haven't, although our editors have repeatedly forgot to censor out parts of the nudity, and then we had to like take the video down in a hurry, and luckily we didn't get in trouble for it.
Like that's how our first channel was on some weird shit. It
He
was
lying.
uncensored.
He
But our
white,
shit
so he
was
could
live.
Right.
Yeah.
No, his name ain't that minority.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a naked girl sitting right there that it was edited for most of the video, but it wasn't edited for the whole. I actually, no, it was Kazumi. She goes, boom, in the middle of the interview. So they edited out the part at the end where she's butt naked, but they didn't edit out the part where she flashed her tits in the first
Oh
few
my
minutes.
God.
And I mean, shit might have had 10 or 20,000 views before we fucking edited it.
Which
or
video?
took it down
it's-
and reposted it.
Oh, okay.
And see, what's also weird about the YouTube shit is, what was that one? The thumbnail that got what?
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna. I
age
can show you right
restricted
now.
or some weird
but
shit.
That's the thing. We just be getting fucked over. Look, I'm gonna
The
show you.
craziest
strike?
thing I've seen you guys do is you'll include a clip of like a girl fingering herself or some shit, and you'll hear the audio of the girl moaning and shit, and they just keep that in the video. And to me, I've always thought that sex noises were
The
just as bad as
sound.
sex on YouTube.
So a girl moaning is fucked up.
I mean, I wouldn't risk it.
You wouldn't risk it for
the
biscuit?
sound.
The sound of masturbating
You
or
gotta
getting
think.
fucked.
You gotta think. There's videos of like in the library where you like those videos and listening to inappropriate music in the library. I've seen videos listening to porn in the library. You're literally you hear the sound of her getting fucked in the library. I've seen listening to porn in church.
Yeah.
So all that type of shit's on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Damn.
But this was just an
never thought about
example
that.
of like the extreme type of weirdness we personally was dealing with. This was a thumbnail for one of our videos.
Do you see anything wrong with this thumbnail?
College confessions. It's just
Just
a
a
girl
girl and a guy
smiling and then you
looking at
looking
each
in her
other,
eyes.
right?
Yeah.
Literally, hold on. Let me make sure. Let me go to the. I'm gonna show you specifically. Oh, here it goes right here. So, bam. We wanted to let you know that we reviewed your content and it violates our community guidelines. Which video? Thumbnail on that college confession. So that thumbnail I showed you was a violation of policy.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm trying to explain.
Oh, they on y'all ass.
on some weird shit. Anything we do,
They
we did
on
that, and that's
y'all.
like a violation.
But I could see the algorithm just thinking that kind of looks like porn.
What?
I don't know. The algorithm
Now
just
niggas is
isn't right
trolling.
all the
Get
time.
on his ass, T-Rell. He's trolling now.
I mean, he does porn. I mean, he's fucking crazy, dog.
It's crazy.
He's doing it too, I think.
You about to get into the game?
Yeah, I'm doing it next week.
He just only sells his content in Germany.
Oh, okay. So no.
He bullshit.
Well,
Y'all
it's
both
all
looked
shit
at me
porn.
like
He only does shit porn.
I want to do one of y'all videos though, cause it's crazy. I like the one where y'all went through the drive-through. Y'all go through the drive-throughs and shit and trying to crack the bitches' numbers and shit.
Okay,
that
okay. You
shit
like
is
that?
Yeah, that was
that
cool.
shit is funny, homie.
It's
Yeah, that shit
game.
was funny.
Because I know bitches probably wouldn't fuck with me. They'd probably turn me down, so it'll
don't
probably be
think so?
funny. Hell no,
He's
man.
been
I
in
ain't
a
got no
relationship.
game.
He's been in a relationship so long that he believes that his ability to get pussy is gone. So
gone, it's
if,
done.
if you were single,
long-
all of a sudden you would have to like rebuild that confidence in your brain that like, oh, women, I have something to offer them.
How long you been in a relationship?
11 years.
You married?
Not yet.
Damn
Not
near.
yet. You going to?
Yeah,
eventually?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
She my fiance.
One of these days.
3 kids. I don't feel like going through the whole little ceremony shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, spending all that money for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Eat your food and come to your ceremony and do all that shit.
So how do you still sharpen your sword?
As
Because
far
Adam
as,
is in a relationship and he's steadily sharpening his sword.
As far as what?
Just starting, just
Sex noises.
sharpening your sword in terms of communicating with women.
I don't.
I know you don't have
communicate-
to now.
I don't communicate with anybody. Hold on.
That sword is not getting sharp.
That sword
is
is dull. I might not even have a sword. I mean, I
But-
got one, but
He basically owns / runs a fucking super successful like women's clothing store with his girl on Melrose. So you know the way
Oh,
that
you already winning.
my store was like right down the street from his shit, and there's a shitload of girls walking around that area. So he would have all kinds of bad chicks coming through all the time. So
It wasn't offering pussy, free clothes for some pussy or nothing like
no,
that.
they don't
Man,
want to
they-
get beat the
That
fuck
boy
up by
T-Rell
his
about a
wifey.
bag.
His
Bruh,
wifey gonna
they,
clap.
they
her
want to
ears.
be in the store naked, man. Girls is crazy. They in the dress room, walking around naked. They come.
Oh.
Shit is crazy.
You're like
strippers come,
Donald
they
Trump
look-
backstage at the beauty pageant.
All I can just look. You can just look.
But you've seen a lot of accidental booty.
A lot of accidental ass and titties for sure.
You never tried to knock nothing?
You want to see? Do I look good in this? Yeah.
You never tried to
Buy
knock
it.
nothing?
For what? My bitch bad.
Okay.
What she look
Why
like?
not have a
She
couple?
a bad one, man.
Bad one?
Yeah,
Just
she
for
a
the
bad-
record,
Batty
this
on
is
your
like we're
hands?
talking to Fresh and Fit. They're fucking
mean-
convinced that they're going to be single forever and that
No,
they
no,
just
no.
need
How-
to,
how old
they're
y'all
gonna
be?
get their
No,
dick
no,
sweat
no.
forever.
Niggas is not gonna
We
be
got family.
How old are
I've
you?
been in a
How old
relationship
are
for the
y'all?
past 5 years.
You been in a relationship?
The past 5 years.
See?
Oh, all right.
And you cracking bitches still?
No, but
See? You know? Look, he laughing. I want to hear that.
I'm not.
But
No,
what?
I'm a relationship kind of guy.
You got kids?
On the way.
Ooh,
And
you
the next-
working on it.
At the end of the year, me and my girl, we gonna have our own little spot. We gonna work on having kids, popping it out. I'm trying to get up to
Okay.
Adam. I ain't trying to fuck hella hoe, porn type shit. But family man, that's in my heart.
That's because that's the end and go, right?
Have a,
What?
At the end of the day.
Get a
Family, right?
spot, have
Family.
a little cream pie
ain't
party, make
fucking
you
with
some
it.
youngins.
Look, he said,
Cream pie 40.
my boy over here said family. What's
Nah,
that?
yeah,
I
I'm
ain't got
not
no
opposed to
family.
family. I'm not opposed to family.
I'm
One
not
day.
opposed to it.
Yeah, one of these days.
One day, you'll get there.
I mean, cause why? I mean, when you young, I be feeling like niggas be like, man, I ain't fucking with no girl like that, man. They
No, I
getting
got a
super
girl too.
serious. Oh, you got a girlfriend too? Oh, so
Yeah.
y'all bullshitting in here.
No, I'm
you
not
mean?
bullshitting.
You got
on my
you
side.
in a relationship?
content
How
is
long
still
you been in a
content.
relationship?
Just for a little bit. Nothing too major.
A little bit.
How you really ain't claiming her like that?
Nah,
He
I
just
claim-
now did.
I
He
claim
just
it.
now did.
I knew he couldn't have had a girl for very long because he got all these videos that are basically just about them going out and getting laid.
But that's the thing,
That
though.
is
I'm in a
not.
situation.
Don't say
but
that about it, Adam.
the
That
way
is not the premise of the video.
Okay.
You know that.
No, you tell me then.
College confessions. It's literally college parking lot pimping. We parking lot pimping. Pulling up, getting girls' numbers. Now, it does revolve around women,
Right.
but we're not just, the idea of the video isn't just to fuck women. Yeah, the viewer does want to see that.
But you realize I've actually watched the video, so I actually know that you guys are clearly trying to get some pussy in these videos, right?
But this in my the way I look at it is
You're too excited.
Why am I being gaslit on my own damn podcast?
You're too excited.
it's a situation where it's like if you deal with a stripper, you understand that to make her money, she dances on people, or she might dance naked on stage. So it's like if you deal with me, I create content. It might if this type of content is something you not comfortable with, don't fuck with me.
Talk about it.
If you want to fuck with me, this is what you're dealing with.
Talk
Don't
about
get with a
Exactly.
stripper and then be like, well, actually, can you not? You can do the lap dances, but don't dance on stage naked. Or you can't try to tweak what she does. If you're gonna accept her, you gotta accept her.
I've heard
He knows a lot about this.
I've heard AD give this exact speech
Yeah,
about
so-
why his girl can't be asking him about, not his current girl, but his old girl. He would be like, "Oh, you can't tell me shit. I'm
Nah,
a
yeah,
rapper.
you
I gotta do this. I gotta be in the club till 5 a.m." It's like it's a well-worn path as a man where you have to explain why actually your career necessitates that you be a piece of shit.
Right. But
I
I
respect
don't
it.
know.
No,
Look
it's
at that
not
as
a piece
being
of shit.
Oh, I've done
It's not
that.
a piece
I've done
of
the
shit.
speech plenty of times.
But why is that piece of shit?
You're literally fucking other bitches.
Yeah,
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
Our shit is a lot different.
he
No, it is
accepted
fire. I
he
give you credit.
accepted
It's
his
fire.
girl
It's
being a
fire.
porn star, and that is real hard because
yeah.
no, I don't think a 99.9% of niggas could not accept that. I'm
She only
sorry.
bangs me for
That-
the record.
and
that's the
and that's where
crucial
you're winning.
factor. Yeah.
She a porn star, but she only fucks the same guy.
Have she fucked guys in porn before?
No.
Oh, you won.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Did you turn her on to the porn shit, or she turned you on to
When
it?
I met her, she had just randomly got 50,000 followers because she had some fucking pictures of her. She was at a music festival and she was wearing some booty shorts and her ass looked good. People posted photos of her. She gets some followers. Everybody's asking her, "Are you going to make a private snap?" Which is what it was before OnlyFans. She's like, "What the fuck is that?" She starts thinking about it. When I first hung out with her, she said, "I'm thinking about making this OnlyFans," basically before OnlyFans. And I was like, "Yeah, you should do it, whatever." And so, like, you know, I kind of have been with her the entire time that she's been doing it.
And at that time, you took her serious, or y'all were just fucking around?
At first, we're just fucking around, and then she started to get more serious, and then all of a sudden, she's like, you know, we're getting drunk, and all of a sudden, we're filming something, and then all of a sudden, we're filming with other girls, and then all of a sudden, we start a podcast where we have sex with the girls after we interview
And all of a
them,
sudden, we just got a baby together.
and then we have a baby, and we own a house together, and an NFT, and it's just the whole thing.
How do you feel about the NFT?
Yeah,
A
well,
lot of
stupid
people
as
say
fuck.
it's a scam.
What is that shit?
I told my girl the other day, I said, 99.9% of these NFTs are fucking bullshit. I convinced you to invest in one of the almost zero that are fucking actually valuable. So check me out now.
What is your NFT offer specifically? If I were to buy it, what do I get?
A picture of a fucking little guy.
Who's the little guy? You?
It's just a dude. I probably couldn't even find the photo right now. I would have to go on Twitter and search Adam22 NFT to find it.
So I spend 10 bands and get a picture.
I spent 160,000, and now it's worth 460,000 or so.
Yours?
They got
Yeah,
money
my
at
punk.
this table.
I
God
almost
damn.
slapped his glasses off his face. he gonna give me a picture for 10,000. You crazy, bro?
Hey, the 22 family is up 300K on the NFT game, and we only bought one.
Damn.
The
So
22 family. Oh, I like the way
That's
that's
hard.
my
What's
kids
up with
eating
that,
NFTs for dinner.
Massage parlor shit y'all did.
Oh, you like that video?
Oh my god.
Now, how do y'all feel about the massage parlor game? Is it, you feel me? Is it,
I need to do a video with y'all because y'all got girlfriends and it's funny.
have y'all ever did it?
I want to do that shit. Is funny. I ain't never been to a massage parlor, so
You ain't never got a
have that-
massage?
I have.
I mean, I got a massage, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to.
You
got
got
all
happy
the
ending type shit?
Hey, can you do the shit? Because I was always trying to figure out like when you go in there, like how you ask for that shit.
That's
Like,
the thing. You don't ask. They offer it to you.
I've only done it in
What?
China,
They
so I
offer
feel
it.
like it's not a fair
bullshit.
comparison. Because
You've done it both, China and America?
No, I did it a couple times in China.
But how do you find a massage parlor that you know is gonna do that?
They all
literally
do it.
everywhere.
They all do it.
Type in
Never.
Asian
K-Town.
massage.
We gotta go to
They all do it.
Koreatown.
Massage Envy, they do it.
All of them.
No bullshit.
Literally, all of them.
I can't
I've
believe
heard.
that.
I've
yeah, 'Cause she gonna get you. Yeah.
So have you ever gone enough that you ended up with a favorite jerker offer?
We
Like
haven't
a
even
favorite
gone.
hand
No,
job?
we haven't even gone.
The homie put us on.
Oh.
The homie put us on.
Okay.
Also,
Put
he
you
never-
on, so like you went?
No,
one
he's
time,
like
or-
he just gave us the game as far as how shit works
okay.
and this and that.
He put us on to this actually happens. I'm gonna show y'all that it actually happens.
And
that's
then
the
we
truth.
made the video.
Of
You know what
course
I'm
it's
saying?
happening though. There's women prostituting themselves. Of course there's women giving
I
hand
understand.
jobs.
I
But
understand.
I never would expect a
I didn't.
40-year-old innocent-looking Asian woman. You know what I mean?
They
Or the
so nice.
80-year-old.
So nice.
It's like being a doctor.
What do you
about it?
mean?
I mean, I had a fucking 45-year-old guy stick his finger up my ass at the doctor's office, and it was just we're just doing business. He's trying to figure out if my prostate's
pegged
all
you
right.
and you allowed
He
it?
did not peg me, my friend.
You allowed it?
He just shoved his middle finger up
Did
there,
he
bro.
lube you up?
Why the middle? That's the longest one. He couldn't do the pinky.
I honestly don't even know. I wasn't looking.
Are y'all
Why did
ready?
this happen?
Are y'all ready for that?
I should have asked afterwards.
What you mean? Ready for it?
What figure was that?
You two might not. You two might keep that. You know what I'm saying?
Keep that up. The that was like for the prostate
Yeah.
cancer
I
type.
ended
Oh, I've
up-
heard about
yeah,
that.
I had a prostate issue, so he shows his fucking finger up my ass, trying to make my make cum come out of my penis, basically by activating the prostate. That's how they run a test on it, and then they could tell if you have something wrong
Did
with
he
your
lube
prostate.
up or he just went straight in?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he lubed up back there. Yeah,
Okay,
What do you
or
mean
it was
pretty
already
sure?
wet.
I'm pretty sure he had a glove on too.
You passed out or something?
No, I
Niggas nutting you up?
Nah,
Never
that's
before-
not cool, homie.
all I needed in my life to know that I never want to get pegged was that moment right there.
You didn't like it?
You've done it too?
It's never happening again.
No,
Are you going to?
no.
I mean, if you need a
give me cancer.
colonoscopy, everybody
I'm
needs
like,
to get a
do I have
colonoscopy
to?
sooner or later
Yeah, I might have to.
for doctor shit. Yeah,
Yeah, I might have to.
What's the
dog.
science
give me
behind
cancer.
it? Why are you
Gonna
supposed
get
to
you
do
cancer.
it?
Give me
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna just die.
Your doctor just said it?
Something was gonna come out of my pee hole if
Piss
if he
or cum.
activated my prostate. Like, you know how you've heard, I'm sure, how there's guys who like getting their asses fingered because it activates their prostate and they can orgasm from it and they actually ejaculate from it without their dick being hard.
I actually
I
heard
hear
that's
that.
where the G spot is, and,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
where our
Who actually fucking told you that?
in high school. I remember a girl said that. She was like, "I'm gonna find your G spot." I said, "What are you talking about?"
Who told you? Who said that?
No, this is a true story. I was young.
Who are we conversating?
I was a freshman. She was a senior. I was a freshman. She was a senior. But she said, "I'm gonna find your G spot." And then I was like, "What is a G spot?" I'm young. I don't know. I just know to jack off and come. And she's like, "I'm gonna find your G spot." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she was like, "When we get into the bed, boom, I'm gonna show you. Boom, we get into the bed, and you feel me? I don't want to talk about it though." That's
She
what I'm trying
did
to
it to you and you let her do it.
No. This is what you just said is alleged. But Jason
Oh
from the
my
Minorities did
God.
not have nothing done with his ass.
Why the hell did you just give us that story?
Why?
Because I think it's the Henny.
That's
But
what the guy got in. I don't know what
Oh,
he's talking
get your
about.
boy. Y'all ain't even never
Take
heard
the
that
cup.
story.
Take the cup. I've never heard that
Oh,
story.
why haven't
Kick
y'all
the
taken
cup.
y'all talents to OnlyFans, homie? Because obviously this is where your shit needs to be.
I'm not
we
an
take-
OnlyFans type nigga, man.
Yeah, we've taken our talents to
Patreon.
To Patreon.
Official type shit.
Oh, Patreon.
Similar type shit.
Yeah.
But it's not specifically just like some
And OnlyFans is
nigga type shit.
specifically, from what I think and what the general population is, strictly sexual type of things. We do more than just strictly sexual. On the Patreon, we giving up game to niggas. We're showing them extra content. We're doing shit with the bitches. We're not fucking the bitches, but we're doing podcasts. We're doing lingerie try-on hauls. Subscribe to that Patreon if you want to see all that. But we do more than just sex. Now, I understand you can do whatever you want on OnlyFans, but primarily, if you were to do OnlyFans, if we told people we do OnlyFans, they'd think we're fucking.
You know what I was thinking about doing though? Starting like a lingerie lectures. So getting bitches and like get you in some lingerie and like basically teach lessons to the kids.
How you scout your talent for that?
I just knock hoes. And then it's like
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's more than just knocking hoes. It's really bitches choose. Bitches choose.
So they DMing you and you like, you know what? Come
Absolutely.
on, man. We
You're
gonna
a
do the
promotional
lingerie thing.
opportunity.
Yeah, literally.
It's
I'm a
promotion.
manager.
At the end of the day, it's just business.
Strictly.
It's just it's nothing
Strictly.
personal. It's just business.
Strictly.
So let's make this business opportunity like what you do and with your situation.
It
It's
really
just
blows
business.
my mind. I'm like looking at my DMs just now. Some girl with 2 million followers. She's just like, hey, I'm coming to LA in like a couple weeks. I really want to fuck you and your girl. Let me know if we can line it up.
Right.
I'm like,
Who
man,
am I to deny
life is
that?
good.
That's a business
Life is
situation.
good.
Nobody's hopping in my DM saying that type of shit.
Because you're not
When
putting
I'm
yourself
like,
out
no.
there like a fucker.
Once I get to that point, then we gonna start talking about it. But nobody's hopping in my DM
Do you think
talking
your girl
about.
potentially
Come
would
on.
be down if you were to present the right business opportunity?
She
all
would
down.
have to present that opportunity to me. I wouldn't
What
have.
you
I
mean?
can't bring her a bitch like, hey, let's fuck this bitch real quick.
That is the problem.
No, we not just fucking a bitch real quick. It's for content
Let's
purposes.
make some bread.
No.
Let's do this for the family.
That is.
I'm looking out for the family. Y'all said family first, right? Family
If the dollar is right, she'll probably fuck with me.
crazy, right?
Yeah,
You
I mean,
feel like
know,
you just sold the
right?
brick.
I mean, look.
That's how me and Lena feel after a nice plug talk dance. Like, it's like we just went and
Wow.
linked with the cartel, you know?
I mean, if the price is right, maybe we might. You know what
If
I'm
the
saying?
price is right,
If the
Adam,
price
you might
is
have to
right.
you might have to give him a deal for one video.
I'm going to be real with you. I don't want to see his dick. I
That's
want him
fucked
to
up.
keep it a secret.
Nah, I ain't even
I like him so much as a podcaster. I just don't want to
You
see
got
whatever
wood?
he got down there.
Your shit's stiff.
He gay too, you know what I'm saying?
Hadouken!
Like, he partially gay, man. He
Nah.
bisexual, man, for real.
No.
Adam?
Yeah, he
He's
be
capping.
talking that shit. He always talking about somebody's shit.
Where's the evidence?
You always talking about somebody. Yeah, he had a big dick and it was crazy. Did
Now,
you
I ain't
see
gonna
his
lie,
cock?
Adam. I be watching this shit. You do be saying some such shit. I don't know if
They
you're
be
trolling.
saying
I don't know if you're
some
trying to
wild
be funny.
such
Or
shit.
it's just the white boy jokes. I don't know.
It's L.A. I ain't gonna lie.
It's the Jack Harlow in me.
What you mean it's L.A., man?
I got a little Aiden Ross in me. Pause.
What you mean it's L.A.?
It's the Hollywood. We ain't gonna say
hold on.
Hollywood. He on some Hollywood
So they
shit.
ain't doing that in Sacramento?
Fuck no.
I just want you to recognize that back in the day in Hash Brown Town, we were making the gayest joke. Like everything was like, oh, this is gay. You know, it's like all the gay humor clearly comes from me growing up like in the late 90s and just sort of being around that, you know?
So in the late 90s, making gay jokes was okay?
If you were a white kid from the East Coast,
It's like a white boy thing.
gay
probably.
jokes were definitely it.
Now, I love a good joke, Adam. I don't want to misconstrue. I love a good joke, but it got to be tasteful.
Or you could
And
just push it
appropriate.
way past the limit and just go head first in the fucking cesspool of just
What do you think's
offensive-
what's the gayest gay joke you've ever made?
Where do we draw the line?
He said he wanted to fuck AD in the metaverse.
You said that?
Well, I mean,
said
that was
that?
a memorable one. People are still talking about that a lot.
You really said that?
He
I did.
Wow.
I didn't mean
for
it.
that, bro.
But you said see, and that's what the world's coming down to. People are saying stuff that they don't mean.
It really
and that's
just
what's fucked
it
up.
took shape in my brain. I thought, oh my god, that's a hilarious sentence. I want to say that sentence, and I want to say it about the person who's going to be the most reactive to that sentence at the table. So, boom, AD.
Was it more so like a content move, like this sentence will get us some views type shit?
I don't think of myself as a comedian, but I definitely look at myself as somebody who I think comedy is kind of like the most important thing. Like I think it's way more important that we be funny than that we not hurt other people's feelings or that we not make AD feel uncomfortable because we're basically telling him that we want to have sex with him. You know, I think that the most important thing is if it's funny. And the
Laughing
fact that
is
we're still
good.
talking about it, even though it's the stupidest joke ever.
Crazy. Yeah,
I think it was
crazy.
worth it.
Because it was wild. As far as the content, like who's behind like the creative aspect of it? You know what I'm saying? Like when y'all doing y'all shit.
It's a collaborative effort.
Yeah, I mean, do you sit down and just jot down different ideas? You feel like it's
Yeah,
gonna
we
be
got
wild
like
as fuck?
I got a notepad of just hella ideas, and so whenever we got an idea, we just pitch it to each other,
And just
put
chop it up
put
about
it
it?
in the notepad, and then eventually get to it.
And just guerrilla style that shit and just.
What
it's
do you
just-
mean guerrilla style?
Guerrilla style mean just
Just
know.
force it? Because that's what force means.
Well, no, guerrilla
Guerrilla
style
pimping is
mean
forcing.
guerrilla style mean it's not scripted and it's just really real and organic.
Oh yeah, raw?
Yeah, real raw,
Yeah,
organic.
yeah.
You just go out there and we just gonna figure it out and cut it up, and that's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
It
we-
depends on the video. Some videos, like for example, we did a college survivor guide. I don't know if you saw that.
Nah, I didn't see that one.
Y'all seen like Ned's Declassified College Survivor Guide, the show,
Yeah.
the kids show?
I heard of
Fuck
it.
no.
Oh,
I heard of it. I think I have like a very, very vague recollection of what that is.
What do I watch?
You got kids, right? That's the type of shit kids watch.
I watch Baby Bum and stupid
You
shit
watch,
like that.
I don't know about that one
Do your
yet.
kids, what's that kid's name? Ryan, the YouTuber?
Ryan goes up.
Ryan's still lit, huh?
Ryan is going
Ryan's
up.
been lit for a long
What
time.
about,
JoJo Siwa's still going up too.
Your
I'm
kids
not
like her?
gonna lie, man.
Wow.
It was a lot of baby shark to
damn.
do in your household,
Peppa
right?
Pig.
Ryan's toys, Ryan, Orly. It's a few of them, man. I can't even think about it, man.
Out of all your kids, which one do you fuck with the most? Because we all got a favorite. That's just the truth.
Sesame Street.
I really don't have
Elmo.
a. I really
Bert.
don't
Big
have
Bird.
a favorite though. I really don't have, not right now, because I know my favorite's gonna come. Like I'm gonna see who more attached to me when they get older. Right now they just kids. They growing up. They don't give a fuck. They
How
just
many
know
you-
I'm daddy,
how many you got?
and they don't give a shit.
5.
4. Fuck, I got 4. I got 4. I be throwing that
What you mean 5?
exaggeration. I be throwing a one exaggeration for 5.
The 5
One, like potential.
potential.
yeah, it
in
might
the
it
past.
might come.
Oh, it might come.
Ooh.
Might maybe.
No pun intended.
You seem like the kind of guy who would have a hard time pulling out.
Pulling out is not my thing.
I swear to God, I'll leave that motherfucker in there every time and make it
I don't
shake.
know. I don't know.
Is that just part of being a gang member too? Is that you don't like pulling out?
You know what? I don't.
Are you a gang member?
Allegedly. But look, at what age do you figure out, like, you know what? I ain't pulling out. Fuck this shit. Fuck my life.
Yeah, at what point do you get to that?
Yeah, I think I got to that point around 25.
When you found a woman you loved.
It wasn't even a woman I loved. I just didn't give a fuck. I was going for it. Usually you wear a condom. It's like the condom thing. It's
This
the
is
HIV thing.
Random hoes, you not giving a fuck?
This was hoes I was fucking repeatedly, you know what I'm saying? But
leaving
it
it
still
in
was
on
it was still was a
random
rotation. It was a rotation to probably about 4 or 5. I got something though.
roster. That boy
I got
T-Rell
something. I
is
caught
hot.
something.
You had a roster.
That boy
Y'all
T-Rell
ever
used to
caught
be-
something?
What?
Yeah, oh, you caught something? Oh, I know AD gonna be. Oh, you don't know. Look,
Let's clarify though for the viewers. Not like no permanent
no
shit.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
But what STD you
Chlamydia.
caught? Chlamydia. Okay,
Yeah,
I
me
caught
too.
that. They
Of
was
course.
giving me
Yeah, that's
hell
easy.
for
You just gotta
that.
take the pill.
Yeah, that's
They
easy.
was
It's
giving
nothing.
me hell for that.
Yeah.
Take the pill,
I'm
lay low for
honestly
3
to
days.
the point because it's such an easy thing to treat. It's
Yeah.
literally just a pill and don't fuck for a week. You're back.
chill.
I'm like to the point if she bad and like she got it, I don't
Yeah.
even give a fuck.
I'm like that with AIDS. Let me
Well,
in.
yeah, I'm not like
Fuck.
that. Yeah.
But I got to that point when I was like 25 and I was wearing condoms. I took the condom off and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. If I have
Yeah.
a kid, I can have a kid.
I was
must have
militant
been
with
crazy
condoms.
bad.
My younger years,
Not
bro,
even bad. I just didn't give a fuck.
My
I was
younger
at that
years, I
point
wore
in my life.
condoms religiously, and then at some point in my mid 30s, I was just like, whatever. Like right before I got in a relationship, and even in the early days of the relationship, I was fucking every single girl raw.
Yeah, I
Not
ain't-
a care in the world.
So y'all raw dogging too, or y'all wearing condoms?
With my girl, I'm raw dogging. But when I was single, I believe in condoms, me personally.
Yeah.
So condoms, like, yeah, I've only probably.
So
had-
you wasn't raw dogging when you was at like random bitches?
No, I'm not raw dogging no random bitches. I'm not taking a risk.
Here and there, at least once.
No,
I
he's so
swear
serious.
to Bob, no. I'm not raw dogging no random bitches. If I raw dog you, I fuck with you.
Damn.
I'm not raw dogging
I
no.
went in there
but
a
that's the
couple
type of
times
game my
without
dad
that.
was giving me. My dad.
really?
Oh, your dad gave you that. I don't got no daddy.
Oh well, hey man.
Oh, y'all got dads?
I got my dad. I got mine.
I didn't know.
got
You got
mine.
dads? Oh,
I got mine.
Y'all-
I advise all the kids out there, stay in your child's life.
Cause
if
you
have
you
children.
are real light skinned. Your dad's black?
Yeah.
My dad black, yeah.
Oh, okay. Who white?
Moms.
The mom, if the dad's black.
Oh, mom's is white. That's crazy. I tell you, I didn't know that interracial relationships, you know what I'm saying,
He's
existed.
super racist.
I didn't know it was existed until I went to Texas because my girl, mom is, her mom is white and her dad is black. I didn't know that shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Racist against who we
Because
hate.
out here in Los Angeles, you really don't see that shit.
I would think in California that's where you would see it. We're the most like.
No, I'm in
multi-
South Central, like real California. It's not TV. You know what I'm saying? It's black on black or Mexican on Mexican, and that's it. And I don't even see white people.
He talks like he never saw a white person until he was like 35.
I mean, white people at school, teachers, but it really didn't even count.
So you only saw white people in a position of power when you did see them.
As a teacher.
Police or
Or teachers, fire department.
So what do you think that did to you for your childhood? Just
Nothing.
seeing it didn't do nothing.
Hell no.
You
it
just
didn't do
grew up.
nothing.
The only
I
white
just-
people you see was people of power. That didn't make you feel less of a black man or anything like that.
Hell no. Why would it make me feel less of a black man?
that's
you
the
know
type
what I'm
of
saying?
PST.
I was doing it up in the hood. You feel me? I didn't give a fuck who was a police officer or, the ambulance or the teacher. I didn't give a shit fuck about that.
What's the craziest shit you ever did in your life?
Uh-oh. I assume there's a lot that he's never told us.
Nah, as far as what? Like
Something that you could say on the pod. Borderline illegal, borderline like fam, I didn't know.
Damn,
I didn't know
borderline.
that was in me. But you did it. We know you fucking
Damn.
bitches raw. That's crazy enough.
I
but
hopped in the car on the drive-by. Hopped in the car.
he says.
You didn't slide? You didn't slide with him? You just
That's probably the part he shouldn't say.
you just viewing it?
I know, yeah. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. Yeah. Hey, come over here and just drive by. Like, well, we didn't actually drive by. It wasn't nobody outside, but they was in the car. You know what I'm saying? It might have could have happened. I'm like, it's finna go down in this motherfucker. I'm like, this is the shit they talking about on the movies.
How
Nigga
old
like,
was you? Get
your bitch ass in the car. Come on, we finna slide on these whole ass niggas.
But
And
that's
it just
how
wasn't
you
us.
get your stripes, right?
I was probably like, not even, I probably was like 19. Nigga, like, get in the car. You can't reject it. These
was
niggas
peer
that
pressure?
said get in the car, you can't say no. You better get
Laura said, yeah, you can.
Nah, he said, yeah, you can. No, you can't.
You
know
don't
what
have
I'm
a choice
saying?
in that lifestyle?
In the lifestyle I picked at that particular moment, no, you didn't
No
have
choice.
a choice. It was you be on the ground like C-Mac.
Oof.
On the ground like see.
Yeah, they be picking you up. You know what I'm saying? Getting your ass whooped.
DP'd.
Yeah. Get in the car. Come on.
That's a DP.
And I'm like, fuck, let's get in the car. And
They
I'm
didn't give you no
riding.
tool to rock with.
I'm toolless. I'm just in the car.
Wow.
And luckily nobody was outside. We made it back, and I got to tell a story like we did some shit, and we didn't do shit.
Wow.
That was the hardest nigga on the block.
Would you say that there's like a ton of people who basically go and spin blocks, acting like they're about to shoot something, but then they're actually in reality have no fucking plan to actually do that?
Yes, I've been in that predicament too, where I had a car and I slid and I had nothing on me just to go over there and say "fuck you, niggas." Actually, that's what the mindset I was at one point in my life. The dumbest shit ever.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now, what happened? What happened in your life for you to say, "I'm gonna backtrack from that lifestyle. I'm gonna leave that lifestyle. I'm gonna transition to some"? Is it having kids, having your girl?
Backtracking from that lifestyle is when I met this young rapper nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of took me on tour and showed me different lifestyle.
Is that,
traveling states and shit like
We're not
that?
supposed to say the word.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Now you can say what you want to say. I don't
Will
give
Smith
a fuck.
with the tiger stripes on.
Yeah. He had the tiger stripes on. He had the shirt on. You know what I'm saying? But once I did that, he was like, this is crazy, nigga. Look, I went to Sacramento
For a performance?
for a performance.
How was that?
That's the first time I've been out of Los Angeles, California. I went to Sacramento,
Wow.
nigga.
And were you blown away?
I was blown away. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Sacramento lit. Big.
What
lit.
is this?
You saw some bad hoes. Be honest. We had hoes.
It was
They moved to
bitches.
LA.
It was going down.
Absolutely.
At the show. It was going down. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was going down. I'm telling you, it was crazy. Yep, that changed my life.
Right.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Let me explain to you something interesting about them, though, is that they are like the YouTubers who we all see. They have big-ass fan base. They so clearly could be putting out multiple videos a week, doing all this extra shit, but they're very much like, no, we're going to sort of stay low-key. We're going to stay true to ourselves. We're going to hang out and smoke meth for 3 weeks in between videos. It's a different approach.
Have you guys ever did meth?
Fans, I was joking about the
drugs.
meth.
I ain't
never done nothing.
I meant everything
we
I
don't do
just said
drugs.
besides the meth part.
We don't do drugs.
Nah, yeah, never
We don't do
done
drugs.
nothing.
I sip a little something, but we don't do no drugs.
We'll
so
get
what's
it.
the plan? You know what I'm saying? They motherfuckers keep canceling you here, deleting you here. You know what I'm saying? What's the fucking plan out here, man? To get your fans this content, man, and start doing what y'all believe in that works.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think the game plan, especially now that we got it back, but really the game plan is, I think we got to just really figure out how to really work within the system. You know what I mean? Because no matter how great you are, if you can't work within the system, you're not going to be successful. You know what I mean? There's a lot of geniuses in jail because they couldn't work within this system called society. They couldn't, be civilized, or, people, a lot of geniuses in cemeteries because they couldn't work within this system called society. So, no matter how great our content is, if we can't work within the guidelines of YouTube and work within the system, we're not going to be successful.
And we're going to try. We're going to try our best. But we also want to provide the best product for whoever's viewing it.
Yeah, so
Well, that would involve you fucking the girls on your Patreon.
We can do crazy shit without fucking hoes. And you know that.
Well, get somebody to bang them.
Somebody can
To
bang them,
fuck
but
the
maybe
hoes?
not on camera.
Just get like a guy who is like your dick, like not your actual dick, but he's like.
he represents my dick.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
like-
My dick is one of one.
And especially if he kind of looks like you. So you can film the whole vlog for your Patreon. And then at the last second, right before you're about to start smacking, all of a sudden, homie takes the camera.
Ah.
He's your stunt double.
You putting this on
Tag
game.
him.
You putting this on
Meanwhile,
game.
you
putting this
got
on
your
game.
own dick. The world ain't seen your dick. They think your dick is like this. Your dick is actually like this. Boom.
Yeah, my thing with that shit is just like, I would feel like a prostitute. And I don't like that. I'm not a prostitute. You know what I
feel you.
mean? And I'm not into exploiting myself. Now, if I can exploit these hoes all day, but I'm not going to exploit myself. If a bitch wants to do some hoe shit and she already is willing to do some hoe shit, cool, do some hoe shit. I got a fan base. Let's make some money. I'm going to exploit you. And we going to benefit off each other. It's mutual exploitation. You exploit me for my fan base. I exploit you for your ass. We
Right.
both having a fun time.
'Cause the whole
but
thing
I
with
can't
me-
exploit myself.
Bro, like, me and my girl, we make a lot of money off OnlyFans. But
Give us a number.
it's hard. No, it's hard for me to sleep sometimes.
Because you're making so much money?
No, because I feel so guilty about putting
What
this
you doing?
evil into the world. I'm
You
just
think
kidding. I
it's
don't give
evil?
a fuck.
I was about to say, you think this shit is evil?
Hell no.
Fucking bitches raw,
I
dog.
think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Porn,
But yeah, that's
dude.
my only like
Tatted on my fucking forehead.
That's what I oppose.
Pussy
as far
killers?
as
That's what you
doing
gonna
the
put?
fucking and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what's the ceiling for you guys? Like, where you see you guys like taking this shit?
The ceiling is, porn. But the ceiling is really, we think it's sky's the limit. If we would have maintained our first channel and never got deleted, I ain't gonna say what number it would be at, but we would be well over 1 million. If we never got deleted 3.5 years ago, we got deleted 3.5 years ago at 800K. We could do the math, but it's like we just gonna continue providing bangers. That's really it.
Well, okay, this is a question. Do you sometimes look at a Nelk Boys or a Mr. Beast and see the way that they are building not just a YouTube channel that pumps out high quality content, but also like crazy ass businesses around it? Sometimes doesn't it feel kind of overwhelming just realizing that there are YouTubers out there who are basically building like $1 billion fucking enterprises off the back of their content?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to like, and then I look at myself and I'm like, well, fuck, I'm just grinding the content out. I just did fucking 10 interviews this week or whatever. And it's kind of like, I don't know. There's such a balance that you got to find there between the business and the content.
That type of shit to me is just motivating. Like that shit is just dope to me. But there isn't like a. I feel like I'm hella just content with life, to where I don't look at that like. I don't know
This
how to
YouTube
explain
shit
it.
ain't gonna make or break us. We make the YouTube. YouTube don't
That
make
shit
us.
to me is just hella inspiring, but it's not like I'm like, fuck, I can't go to sleep at night because I don't have the 10 million they got. You know what I mean? It's like we both eating. It's like if we both knocking hoes. I don't really, you knock 10 bitches this week, that's cool. That's what's up. You know, like I don't really, as long as I'm eating, I'm not really giving a fuck how much you got on your plate. We both got refrigerators full of food. You might have a bigger refrigerator, but it's like, I feel like that type of shit only really happens when you not really satisfied where you at. You know what I mean? He got more food than me and you not satisfied with what's on your plate. But I don't know how to explain it. But it is kind of that balance. You don't want to be too content to where you don't want to, want more type shit. But that's another thing though. I'm not even really hungry for more. I just like making good content. You know what I mean? And the extra shit's gonna come. The money's gonna come. The fan base is gonna come. I just like the content part. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of like with music. Like you got some people who they really want to just get famous off the music or go viral or make the money. You know what I mean? Then you got some people who just really like music. I want to make the best song. All that extra shit to come. And I see other musicians, oh, that's dope. He just did a big ass tour, this and that. But I want to make good music. So when we compare music, that's all I really give a fuck about is the music. All that extra shit is dope, but it's like attachments that, you know what I mean?
I feel like if you do stay within the guidelines and you there, I feel like even like the Jackass thing, like there's nobody in that lane to take that shit over. And if you stay within the guidelines and in this new era to what you guys are doing, you guys should take that shit over like real
Kick each other
quick.
in the nuts and shit.
Yeah.
Real quick. You feel me? Like entertain some shit like that to where like it's so big to where we gotta take this shit to the movies.
Yeah.
Like you niggas made a movie,
But
bro.
that's one thing you realize though is motherfuckers who want to make movies and TV shows, it takes an insane amount of work and grinding to do that kind of shit in comparison to, especially if you're used to the YouTube workflow of like, oh, we had a sick idea and then we went and shot it and then maybe like film another thing or whatever and then we fucking edit it together and the whole process is like very easy and organic. Like when you think about the Jackass shit and everything, like, I mean, it was different because there was no YouTube, but
Man,
I mean,
that shit was easy and organic because I was in that shit as far as the TV shit. Now,
I did not see you in that.
You
were not in Jackass.
Jackass, but MTV when I was on a King of the Tiger shit. I would have thought like, oh, these niggas gonna give us some punk ass script and do some whole ass shit. But it was just like, do what you want to do. What should we do next? When you want to do it, film it. All right, we gonna talk about it. We gonna do this, and then we gonna edit it up. Like as far as that, like they was in control of that. I didn't have to do nothing but go out there, shoot the content, and go home. Like that shit was the easiest shit I ever did. You feel me? So if I see y'all standing in the guidelines like that, man, being bigger like being big like that, like that's why I was like, where y'all see yourself at? Like,
Nah, yeah, I think all that shit is possible. I think we could be the greatest of all time, honestly. I mean, I already damn near look at us like that, honestly, when I look in the mirror.
it's because the
our chin.
Minorities as just the name, that shit sound like a rock group. We was just we was talking about that again. Like I'll be having on a fucking t-shirt. I don't even know what that shit mean, but that shit is just like it's swaggy. You feel me? The Minorities.
We just
itself,
created
that shit's hard.
another little separate page called Minorities TV. And I feel like that could be a whole nother, that's a clean ass just name. And then we use like the MTV logo, MTV, Minorities TV.
I like you guys because I've felt awkward multiple times while talking about you, and then I realize somebody's like overhearing me who's black, and then they're like,
They hear
minorities. Like we're talking about the minorities. like they're just they're like this, like, or they're doing this, like.
Yeah.
And I've had that situation where even I think Kiki was one of them. Kiki's like, what the fuck is y'all talking about?
Yeah.
That shit is a dope ass name.
But I
No,
also
it is
I have a
a
homie
nice
from
name.
back in the day riding BMX whose name was Black Man. And that's just awkward as fuck. Just a couple times where we'd be talking about him and we forget that that's kind of weird. And somebody'd be like, what are you saying?
Nah, yeah, that happens.
The black man.
Now
That
when
is a
y'all
clean-ass
now when
name,
y'all
though.
be shooting content, do y'all be like, man, this shit gonna be wild, man. And they do it hold you back kind
you
of
mean?
like, cause you know they censoring y'all and shit. Like when y'all be shooting content, do y'all be sometime looking at this shit like, nah, we ain't gonna put this shit out, man.
That's the thing is like, I really, like I say, I don't think nothing we do honestly violates guidelines, and it's damn near like you just feel like you're getting punished for shit, just like I showed you with the thumbnail. You know what I mean? It's like you're getting punished for shit you're not doing. So as far as creating content, I don't really approach it any differently because they're censoring us. I just be like, the system might be a little unfair towards us, but at the end of the day, you just got to somehow make it happen. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
But there's a lot of people, bro, from porn stars to rappers and shit that I know, people in the weed industry, et cetera, who have basically had their careers like extremely damaged by having their accounts removed. That fucking dude,
Nah, yeah,
Dope I just had on here.
Yeah.
He's on his 25th Instagram, and it's just because he smokes weed.
Yeah,
nah,
that's fucked
literally,
up.
yeah, it's just fucked.
And yeah,
fucked
and then they'll
up.
start fucking with you and then take a toll on you, kind of affect you a little
No,
bit.
yeah,
Like, that's what
definitely.
that's what it's supposed to do. That's what they wanted. That's what they
Imagine
want
if
to do
someone
to
took
you.
your phone number away from you.
I'm done.
Because it is kind of like that. Like, because like even I was talking to Snapdog, and he was talking about how his fight that he did, his boxing match, would have been way bigger if he had his original Instagram, because he had an open DM with Shaq and an open DM with all these other people that had previously, I guess, told him that they were down to fuck with him and help promote or come to
Yeah.
his fight or whatever. Who knows if it would have really happened? But I mean, think about all those connections. House Phone had an open DM with Julia Fox.
That's Kanye West's bitch, right?
Not anymore, but he could have told her,
What you mean? Not
"Hey,
anymore?
leave him for me."
Who snatched Kanye West's bitch?
They're just not together anymore.
House Phone
apparently.
could've.
Yeah.
House
House phone
snatched
could've.
House
He had an
could've.
open DM with her. But
How
then
long?
they
How
deleted
long?
this
How long
shit.
y'all niggas been knowing each other?
Since high school.
Since high school? Y'all been doing this shit since high school? Like,
We haven't been doing the YouTube shit since high school. We probably did it, 1 or 2 years after high school? We've been doing it
Yeah.
since we was like 19. We 25 now.
so y'all wasn't crazy as fuck in high school, like going crazy and shit.
Nah, high school was regular. It was regular.
Y'all had hoes in high
Defensive.
school.
No, it was all
Yeah,
right.
it was.
fine.
You was popular in high school, or was you a loser in high school?
This was the pretty
Yeah,
boy in
I
high
was
school.
Oh, you was a pretty boy in high. Oh yeah, you
And
light
he was
skinned,
new, and he was new.
blue eyes, all the hoes shit.
Don't
They
you
was
think-
trying to fight you, huh? Good.
Nah, niggas wasn't trying to.
That's-
I kept
Hey,
the
no,
player.
you-
I kept the player. I kept the
That's
player.
like the theme of their
But I ain't
channel.
gonna lie.
It's
I
like
ain't
the
gonna lie.
light skinned
Nigga
guys.
didn't try to. I think a quick little high school story, and this is crazy. These two niggas are probably the only two that actually know this story personally. But a high school quick story was, this is my first week there. This is my first week at the high school, Sheldon High School. Shout out to Sheldon
Yeah,
High
he
School.
was new, so he was like
So-
the new pretty boy.
So boom, I pull up second semester. I'm in the classroom. Hoses on me. Hoses on me. That's just hoses on me. It is what it is. And basically, one of the hoes that was on me, she had a boyfriend. I didn't know she had a boyfriend, but everybody in the classroom was like, "Bro, don't talk to her, bro. Her boyfriend is crazy."
What was her name?
Oh, we always got one of them in school.
Oh, that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh no, Sam, y'all still scared to come?
No, we're
Oh,
not scared.
they still scared of you, my
But I ain't promoting
boy.
no bitch. I ain't promoting no bitch.
You can promote him though.
No, we don't promote niggas. But
They're saying out the street politics.
So yeah, exactly. So basically, boom. So after school, like the second week of high school, I'm walking to my grandma's house, and I'm walking with my cousins, and this car is just circling back and forth. I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck are they doing? So boom, they circling back and forth down the street, and eventually we're walking down the sidewalk. Their car parks in front of the sidewalk, so we can't walk down the sidewalk anymore. They're stopping us. Boom, they like 4 deep hop out, and I'm young at the time. I didn't really know what this meant, but they literally popped the trunk.
It's like a
You
drive-by.
ran, cuz?
No.
Oh,
No.
shit.
We didn't run. We didn't run. We had nowhere to run because the
Yeah.
niggas in the car. So, boom. They all hop out. They pop the trunk literally, and they like, hey, you talk to so and so. I'm like, who? I didn't know anybody's name at the time. I've only been there for a week. So boom. They're like, hey, you talk to so and so. I was like, who? And they was like, so and so. Boom. This class. Boom. 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 That's my girl. I said, oh. probably, I don't know. And then they was like, nigga, don't talk to my girl no more. I was like, okay. The bitch talked to me. I don't talk to the bitch. The bitch talked to me. So boom.
Who you calling a bitch?
The bitch.
No, but did they hit you with that?
No, I didn't say the bitch.
She ain't a bitch. Who you calling a bitch?
That's just me talking to y'all.
Oh, no.
But anyway, so boom. Then that happened, and then they literally just drove off, and then the next day, the bitch is still talking to me. And then after that, nothing happened. But it's like, that's the shit about like, niggas is fighting over bitches. Their bitch ain't being loyal. The bitch is out of pocket. I'm not out of pocket. So it's like, niggas gotta check the bitch, man. Keep it P, man. For real, man. Niggas is pushing P.
You call my nigga the pretty boy. You thought Cole was a pretty boy too? Oh, yeah.
I had a crush on him. That's how we connected.
You had a crush on him?
I don't play pause. I'm from Chicago. I never realized he was saying I don't play pause on that song. How did I go my whole life without realizing that?
Yeah, we loved each other.
Hey, that's the new pretty boy. Hey, man, come on, man. We gonna be homies, bro. Come on, let's do it. You had hoes?
We didn't even really. Yeah. Never.
Y'all never kissed or anything?
No.
What?
No.
Come on, Adam. That's that shit, man.
Y'all had hoes in school? You had hoes in school too? Come on.
That's the thing. Niggas had hoes, but I had a girlfriend, and I was being faithful to the girlfriend. So it's like,
In
I
high
had
school.
hoes, but I had girlfriends.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's the one thing I hate in high school, where you gotta be faithful to the one girl for a long time
Don't
and
do
fuck
it.
up your high school experience.
You doing that now?
Don't do it.
I feel like
Yeah, I
that's a
know.
college
Now it's
experience.
cool. Now I've been through a lot though. I ran through a lot of shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm lucky to be here. I'm lucky I don't have anything crucial and
been through some
major.
shit?
Yeah. I ran through a lot of shit.
For the sake of the Tiger Stripes
I got a lot of stripes.
a lot of
I
stripes.
got a lot of stripes on
Okay.
tour. I got a lot of stripes.
So now you prefer the laid back
I
lifestyle.
prefer the laid back lifestyle.
You
feel
guys
me?
are
It's
going
cool.
on tour recently, I heard, right?
Well, just one show.
Yeah.
Y'all not going to
May
take a tour?
2nd. No, we're just doing one show. Just to get
They
the
want
ball
to see you
rolling.
worldwide.
We're gonna do one show, then we're gonna do a bigger show, and then potentially start working on the
They
tour
start
idea.
bringing people out, so y'all needs to come out like, oh.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Oh, Minorities No Jumper tour. Imagine how many
That'd
fucking
be
tickets
wet.
we could sell for
That'd be
that.
wet.
We was trying to do like a dick and mouth tour. Basically just
yeah.
going state to state, just fucking bitches.
We got a problem though, is the No Jumper fans are gully as fuck, and they're probably gonna beat the shit out of your fans.
What you mean?
Why would
Just
they do
you
that?
know, like our fans are just like the toughest, hardest, coolest.
You guys just
people on
hella
there.
gangsters in the comment section.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
it's hella
Most
thugs
of our
in the comment
audience
section.
are like
Fan base
gang
is suckers.
That's what
wars.
they're
Yeah.
saying, Adam.
I want to see. What did you say your tour is called?
The
The
Dick and Mouth tour.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Nigga, we giving dick and
just
mouth
fucking
throughout the
hoes.
whole world.
Nah, 'cause
Every
we-
fan, everyone buys a ticket.
guy or
we got plenty of dick.
open your mouth. Nah, we have one of our like
The meet and greet is crazy.
one of our like common sayings is like these bitches want dick and mouth.
Right here. These hoes want dick and mouth.
I didn't even
Right.
realize that was
And
your shit.
so that like became a thing that kind of stuck. You, like a lot of times when we get recognized in public, people are like, what these hoes want? That's like the first thing they say. So that's like a common saying within our channel. So then we were like, use that to create a tour, like the Dig and Mouth tour. That's essentially where it came from.
You ever just look at a girl sucking your dick and you're like, holy fuck, you really seem like you enjoyed that. Like, why?
And she should.
What is it that you like so much about this?
She likes sucking daddy's dick.
But
What's
why?
the most?
These bitches just, what was you gonna say?
What's the most popular Instagram model bitch that hit y'all up? Yeah, and y'all just
I can't.
ran
I don't
her?
like saying names.
Yeah, don't air
We
it
not
out.
gonna
we
do
don't like
that.
speaking names.
See,
not
he
doing
been
that.
off the market for so long that he thinks it's all good to just air
See,
out.
Why
T-Rell
not?
has
Yeah.
good questions. T-Rell has good questions.
I'm just trying to see.
trying to get the
juicy
juicy
shit.
shit.
No, but I'm just. I mean,
You trying to get a
how many followers?
no
the
jumpers
bitch-
clip?
Well, you
no
know,
jumpers clip
Juicy
page.
Couture.
That's what he's trying to get right
you
now.
know what? Well, how many followers the bitch had?
Over 1 million? I think we got 1 million or 500K, one of the two.
Oh, on the bitch that y'all ran.
No.
I know. The
Now
way he
you
was
saying
saying
shit that
we,
we
I
not
was
saying.
thinking that.
You saying shit we are not saying. We talking about
Like,
DMs,
huh?
T-Rell. A bitch popped at, I think, 1 million or either
I don't
was
even
it-
remember, honestly. I don't know.
The one recent was at 500,000.
Yeah, that
The
was like
recent
a
bitch
couple
that tapped
days
in.
ago, but
No, yeah, for sure.
Where's it one any like that was unexpected? Like, oh, this bitch hit me, and you had to hit your boy like, look, nigga, look.
No, I don't think she DM'd us. She just followed us.
I don't even.
Not
Because
really.
even if a bitch got 1 million, that shit don't like impress me. I don't go, ooh, Would you say Julia Fox? Oh my God, Julia Fox hit. I would never say that. Like,
I would be geeked
Yeah,
over
oh
her.
God.
But the average
I
girl,
wouldn't.
average girl got 1 million followers. It's like, okay, you might bottom, you might fucking
Yeah, I
got
don't-
a World Stars shout out or whatever. That don't really impress me that much.
I just
Like,
look
that's
at it
cool.
like,
Damn, is 1 million followers really becoming that
But that's-
common?
But
that's
if you're
not-
a dude,
but that's not
Like,
like
that's a big deal.
You gotta understand,
Yeah.
these bitches aren't getting followers off of anything based on you're just a cute girl. So I'm not like
Damn.
a fan of you because you're a cute girl.
Talk
Now,
that talk.
if a guy has 1 million, 9 times out of 10, he somehow
Yeah.
he
does something.
He does something to get that 1 million. So that's respectable. I don't respect, not that I don't respect none of these bitches, but oh, she got 1 million. Oh my God, I'm not like a. You got a million dudes who want to fuck you. Cool. I don't like that. Don't make me think you're cool. You know what I mean? Like, whereas if a dude got 1 million, it's like, oh, you created a business, or you did this, or you do something. That's dope.
So what attracted you to your bitch you got now?
She's just a solid girl.
She just was regular, and you was like, you know what? I'm gonna just take your regular.
She
ass.
respect the program.
Nah, she's just a cool.
You
I
work
gotta take a
at
piss real
Target.
quick.
I'ma fuck with you.
I gotta take a piss real quick.
yeah.
she's just a cool person. You know what I mean?
Where
So,
she work at, nigga?
She's like an accountant or something like that type shit.
You don't even know.
Come
You just
on,
met her.
How you just
Nah, like-
fucking her? And you
nah,
just like,
she-
you know what? Let's be my girl.
No, to be honest, she's told me like 3 times, but I always forget. But it's like something she works
What?
For. Nah, yeah, I've just got bad memory. But
I'm like that. My girl told me what she majored in college about 1,000 times, and it just doesn't really connect.
nah, yeah, I literally.
You fucking lying,
I
dog.
think she's like an accountant though, or something like that.
And you don't know where she work or anything.
No,
You
she works
just-
from home.
Oh, she works from home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not like a
Oh.
typical job. That's why, like, honestly, I don't know what company it is. It's like some type of accountant type. I don't know, something like that, but it's from home. type
Oh,
shit.
okay. She from Sac too, or what? She from out here?
Yeah, but let's not even talk about this. Let's keep the private life private.
We giving her some shine. She gonna be looking at you mother like, I got some shine. And the nigga gonna say my name or what? Is he? I'm trying to get you to say it. Is he gonna say it? She waiting on that motherfucker like.
I literally got like this is the type of shit. Yeah, these are conversations that I don't want to talk about. Once I get home, I
The
He appreciates
minorities.
his private life.
gotta. Nah, yeah, I like to keep the private life private.
He's like
You know what I mean?
Future.
Man, what's some of the craziest shit y'all got coming up now, man? Cause I want to be a part of at least
I want
one.
to talk about the music, but we gotta wait till he gets back because
Nah,
otherwise
yeah, we
it's
could talk
kinda
about some music. As far as future shit, like I said, we got a list of just hella ideas in my notepad. So we got hella different shit. We just gotta make it happen. I'm just dumbass juiced. We got our shit back. I didn't expect to get it, cause like I said, our first channel we went to the YouTube headquarters, didn't get it back. This time I expected the same thing. So when we got it back, shit was just crazy. I've been like checking my phone constantly. Like I got like PTSD. I'm just expecting to look and it's going again. You know
just
what I mean?
dodged
Like
a bullet.
shit is crazy.
Yeah.
But it is good that you have the second channel now too, because now that you know how easy it is to get your channel zapped, like if you're just building a second channel
Yeah,
along the way, that
yeah.
might be good too. But then
So,
you have to
yeah.
make more. Well, you can make twice as much content, so you have the other channel too.
Yeah,
just
no.
gotta
sucks.
gotta find a way around the system.
How long you been in the music?
Creating music?
We
Yeah.
gotta wait till he gets back.
Nah, yeah, we just started.
It's a cohesive narrative.
Yeah, we'll wait
know.
till he gets back.
We're
But
gonna
yeah,
ask
we
him a
just
question
started.
that has nothing to do with
Taking
anything.
shit.
You ever had Arby's?
Arby's? Never.
Ever even
Let's
thought
keep it
about,
that way.
Yeah, ever even thought about going to that motherfucker? Like,
You
I'll
notice
just
that?
be passing that shit up. Like, what is that?
You notice Armand don't really be banging Arby's on here anymore.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I
They
don't know
didn't.
what's
They didn't
happening.
give him no deal.
He got that meat suit. And now and he never even rocked the meat suit. Damn, I can't believe we missed out on the meat suit.
Your ass is back, man. He was saying that
Music.
y'all rap career is trash, and he really don't know.
That's one thing that I wanted to ask you.
He said he didn't want to do
I
this
think
shit
it's
no
pretty
more,
good.
man.
I like the music.
So you liked it?
I thought it was solid. Yeah.
Did you listen to the song or
I
no?
sure did not listen to the song.
Oh, jeez. Should we play it?
Yes, I did. It
You
was
think we
good.
can make it?
No, I actually, you
That's a
actually
good
could.
question. I don't know. Making it is hard these days. What's
I'm saying.
making it?
I'm saying.
Have
So
a legit thing.
you listen to the music. We already got the fan base. We already got the viewership. But in terms of the music alone, is the music good?
It's not bad. It's. I thought it was pretty solid.
Our shit is not
Nigga,
bad.
this shit is fire, cuz.
that shit is fucked
Yeah,
up.
I mean, I only
everything.
seen one video. I only
That's
heard
coming
one
from the white
song.
man too. That's
No, I
fucked
mean,
up.
I thought it was good. Like in comparison, I feel like you aren't getting that I'm complimenting you, but I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was
No, that's
valid
what's up. That's
because
what's up.
the average YouTuber who starts making music is just
No, because DDG doing his thing. So
That's
first
one
of, all,
of many.
Right.
That's one of many. But if
That's
you
one of
keep
many.
trying, because he ain't like he just started yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you keep trying,
My
that shit
thing
gonna
with the
go up.
music shit, I really just that shit is just fun. I don't have no plan on making it. I just like doing it. To me, it's just like that's how the YouTube shit started. It was just fun. It was like, oh, let's go to a college and talk to bitches.
Another one is
It's
Queen
just fun.
Naija.
She goes crazy.
Queen Naija.
She could sing. She could
Yeah,
really
Queen
sing.
Naija
And
shit is going up.
Is
What
she
about
married?
her?
Her music is really great.
Is she married? Because I wanted to say she got a fat ass, but if she married, I ain't gonna disrespect.
I don't know if she's married, but if she has a boyfriend, he might whoop your ass. I don't know. He might get
I
your
got
ass.
T-Rell and Adam behind me.
He probably knows she has a fat ass. If she has a fat ass, I don't even know who that is. So.
But her music good. DDG music good. Y'all music is straight. I think that should have
That's
happened.
coming from somebody who ain't never listened to the music.
Yep, I just know. I can look at y'all.
Can we play that fucking song and we'll take a quick break from the podcast so that we can watch it and then we're gonna start recording again? Or
Let's
actually,
do
you
it.
can just keep recording and we'll
I
just
bet you that
that
shit
in.
is
Sure.
cool. I can look at y'all.
the Minorities music video.
Too organic.
Yeah, with the music shit, I'm like I said, I don't even have I just like it's just fun. You know what I mean? Just putting your thoughts on a page, putting it on a beat.
If it's trash, I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's good.
See, that-
I
even
want a
that,
live
though.
reaction.
I'm not even tripping if it's trash.
Yeah,
because
I
I don't.
wouldn't trip.
I'm not making it to like make it. I'm just. This is fun for me. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say? It's like basketball. I'm not. I'm gonna make
Yeah.
it to the NBA. No, I just
That's
like
how,
shooting.
That's
I
how
just
I felt like
shooting.
when I was making music. I really didn't care either. I just
Yeah.
stopped making music because it's just super expensive.
I think that's a good mentality to have, even with any type of creator. That's how it was with the YouTube shit when we first started. I wasn't worried about our people. I'm just like, this is fun to do. It might go somewhere, and then you end up creating a fan base who like whatever it is you do, and then shit might go somewhere.
That's the weird thing about rap is it's like you're not supposed to be a rapper unless you are a successful rapper. Like for some reason, rapping it's like kind of not considered okay to just have it as like a hobby. Like you have to be lit, otherwise you're a failure. Or that's like how people act, kind of, you know.
Cause I had a family channel, and I just felt like I created the family channel for money, and it wasn't like my heart wasn't in it. You
See,
feel
that's
me?
the thing I be talking. Yeah, that's what I be. Yeah, a lot of people create shit for something other
Yeah,
reason.
it was for the money.
for a
But
fan
when I
base.
started when I started creating, it was cool for me, and I'm like, hold on, I really like this shit.
Yeah, shit is cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
admit
back
that
to
was
it.
pretty good.
We're back to
We
it.
back to it. I watched that video. I was lying. I said I seen their music, but I wasn't lying because I said when I looked at it, I said I know it's tight because of they energy, they swag. But I just listen to the music.
Quit
Nigga,
the
that
rap
shit,
shit.
bang.
That was hard, right?
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
That shit back. Keep your beanie on, cause that's your swag. That shit is hard. You hard,
Appreciate it.
bruh. Take your fucking hat off.
You could. He didn't even think it was you. He couldn't
I didn't
figure
know.
it
I'm
out.
like, hold on, that's you. I'm like, take your hat
He
off.
just got that shit from
What you-
AD yesterday.
I swear to God, I gotta wear a
I
rocket
mean,
for
yeah,
AD.
but that was swaggy. That was hard,
Appreciate it.
bruh. The music hard,
Who wrote that?
hands down.
What you mean? Who wrote that?
You
And the
you
beat
hire,
bang.
like, a
Everybody
ghostwriter or
up
anything?
north hard anyway.
AD wrote that.
AD
Shout
wrote
out
it?
to
AD and
That nigga's
T-Rell.
hard.
It
Y'all
sounds very well written.
I'm
right?
gonna give
Like,
writer credits to
It
T-Rell.
it
Ooh.
sounds very up north swaggy. You know what I'm saying?
He wants to be your
And
A&R.
Golly.
What does an A&R do?
Basically, run your music career.
Y'all A&Rs, man. Y'all doing the thing. That shit bang.
Appreciate it.
And he talking about he just having fun with it. He bullshit. He loved that shit.
Nah, this shit is fun, but I'm
That
not,
shit is like, that shit is hard.
I think, yeah.
How many songs y'all
The
got?
main thing is to enjoy the experience. Because at the end of the
Yeah.
day, all this shit is just an experience. The YouTube channel, the music shit, this shit is just an experience. Let's enjoy it.
That shit is hard.
Let's just enjoy it. But how many songs we got in the tug? He got a single out. I ain't gonna lie, Dad, I got a
Yeah,
single
we got
out.
I got one single I posted, but other than that, yeah, just some songs tucked off.
I
You
like
got one
5
by
or 6.
yourself?
Yeah,
His single was by himself.
But that one we just watched was called what? Shaw River.
yeah.
Okay, and
On
but,
all platforms.
But didn't you put one of the videos on your main channel?
Yeah,
That was it.
Oh, but that was so it got re-uploaded to a different channel.
That's like a
Yeah.
fan page type
We're gonna
shit.
have to
oh,
get that
okay.
shit.
All right.
Besides the little people and the midgets in the video, I really I fuck with it.
Appreciate it.
Why
You don't fuck with the little people and the big people. That
It
was
was
supposed to
just
be
for
like
fun,
the
just for fun.
that
Shits
was supposed to
and
be
giggles.
like the content create because we're not rappers. We're not gonna do a conventional rap video. We wanted to do something funny or something a little bit off tone.
What's funny about being a little person?
It's nothing funny about being a little person.
But he said a little person is off tone.
You ever picked one up and throw him into a bush? It's pretty funny.
We wanted to do that, but they said no. But it's just something that's like Like, damn, them niggas got little bitches in they shit. They got big
We
bitches
really,
in they
cause
shit.
we're really
the
just,
shock factor behind
we just
it.
want to show love. We love women. We're feminists. You know what I mean? So that was just a way to embrace
Oh,
all
now
these
he
bitches.
talking.
We
Now he
got
talking.
Fat
Get into
bitches
that
in
bag.
there.
Get into that
We
bag.
had fat bitches in there. We had little tiny bitches in there. The bitches that no one wants to fuck with.
BBW,
We
they
embrace
want to
them all.
fuck with you.
Well, you know what I mean? We embrace them all. You know what I mean? A
The
lot of these-
minorities will accept you and how you come as you go.
It's slim, thick, and you know,
We're not
plastic
gonna have
surgery.
bad bitches. We don't need to have bad Instagram models. We're gonna get the people that might not get as much love, much notoriety. That's who we gonna fuck with.
I mean, the question is just how loosely you want to interpret the term minorities, because technically a woman who has like terrible acne all over her body is a minority, since the majority of people don't have that problem.
Yeah.
I like that you guys are down to fuck a woman who has, you
No,
know,
I didn't say
third
fuck.
degree burns all over her
you
body.
see his language?
Yeah.
The white man got crazy language.
The white man's creating a narrative that's not true.
My God,
I like the way you guys are willing to fuck.
I'm drinking Henny, but it ain't him like that, man. For real.
But
Nah, yeah, it was just a little. You know, we're just open arms with everybody.
right.
You know what I mean?
Nah, the music is good, man. You should take that shit serious. That shit was hard. Because I think, you know, that all the content shit do tie in. And the music will bring, like, a bigger level of shit. Like,
No, yeah,
it
for
always
sure.
does. It always does. The music does bring more attention for sure.
And then T-Rell can step in and protect you guys in the streets
That'd be cool.
You certified
can,
like
but
that?
80 can protect you before me.
and write the music. He wrote that one.
But me and, yeah.
I'll give 80 right a credit.
You really didn't get any help on
He gave
writing
him a
it?
hat for that shit.
It just sounded very, very well written. Like I feel like if you hired a professional to write the song for you, it might not sound that
I
different.
feel like you're
The-
underestimating
The
us.
flow was very, very solid,
He
and
definitely
that
is.
is very out of the ordinary. Like normally, rappers early on they try to cram too many words in. They try to, you know, it's just there's always some weirdness. It was just very, very competent, which was
Now this, I'll be honest, for mine, it damn near took 3 to 4 weeks to make that motherfucker for me.
the song.
The verse.
So the
I
writing,
mean,
I
it
guess
took
that kinda
a
makes sense,
minute.
yeah.
It took
to
a minute.
create.
And
It
that's,
took a minute.
That's fine. You know what? Because I am the same way. I just told a rapper on this motherfucker. I think it was Simba. I was like, man, I thought I was whack as a bitch because it took me so long to
yeah.
write the 16 bars.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm thinking this shit. I'm like, I can't write this shit in the studio in 30 minutes. Like, who
Yeah.
am I?
Nah,
I'm
I
not.
know niggas that do that. I know,
I'm not
I know,
Biggie Smalls, bitch. I'm like, you know what I'm
That shit
saying?
is,
Like,
yeah, that shit is crazy.
like, what the fuck? Like, it took me a minute. I've listened to the beat a couple times, turn it off. Like, fuck it. I write some bars, turn it off, write some more bars, come back, do it up, and then I'll take it to the studio, lay it down. Like, that's me. Like, so I ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that shit is fun.
Yeah, that new style of recording where you just go in the booth and just spit bars and just make a fucking great song out of it. When I was watching that Kanye West documentary on Netflix, you ain't seen that yet?
No,
Nah,
not
I haven't
yet.
seen it.
It's amazing. It's one of the best things you'll ever see.
That's
But-
what Kanye West was doing?
Well, no, but he was writing verses, you know, and like keeping that verse and going around everybody he met. He would throw the beat on and just rap the verse, and he just like would work on these songs for so long that by the time he actually like got a chance to even record it, he would have the verse like fully fleshed out, like really worked on it and made every single part. And when you listen to College Dropout, it's just like bars after bars of like him just saying like really funny, smart, whatever stuff, you know? And it's like nowadays people just get in the booth and they just say the first thing that comes to mind, and then they say the next thing that comes to mind, and it's cool, but it's also, I understand why people do
You
it
feel like
because
the
it's,
quality's less?
I do feel like there's probably a lot to
I
be
know, I
said
know.
for somebody who works on a song for a month or you know however long.
Yeah.
Tell them about your process, how your process went when you did your song.
You have a song?
Oh no, I'm not a rapper. He's a liar.
Can we react to it right now? I've never heard it.
Nah, he got a song, he got a video. He deleted the shit off YouTube himself.
When I told you about that, I was speaking in an alternate reality.
Why
that,
not?
that
Fuck
does not
that. I'm
overlap
never
with this
forgetting about that.
reality. That was simulation theory.
I'm never forgetting about that. He got a song.
How do we feel about the Kanye West situation? Do you think he's
geeking.
He wants to get his family back. That's the point that he's coming from, right?
Yeah.
Skeet
So
says
do you,
no.
Do you think he's doing a little bit too much? Do you think he's going about it this? How can a man get his family
Put
back?
yourself in that situation right now. What would you do?
What's the situation?
I wouldn't go crazy. How he's going crazy?
The situation is you trying to get your family back, and you see your wife fucking some other
Skeet.
guy
they're
over here
fucking?
that's like you think is probably less of a man than you.
Imagine she's
You know what I'm
making
saying?
Pete
Like,
Davidson
so
wait
what
the
would you
fuck
do?
right now? You think
What would you
she's
do?
making Pete wait?
Create
I
a-
do not think
Fuck
so.
no.
Hell no. I
What
heard
would
he got
you
the
do?
biggest dick ever. That's what they say
God
about
damn,
him.
Adam love talking about dick.
He got a huge dick, they say.
How would you guys get your bitch back? Would you go about it like that?
I wouldn't try to get the bitch back. Let her be. Have fun.
We got 4 kids. Fuck it.
Go have fun.
Do you, bitch? I'm
now-
Kanye West. I
now-
think that's what niggas want him to do. Like, do you?
Now the only thing that I wouldn't want to happen, me personally, I wouldn't want no other man raising my kids.
In
To
Calvin
me-
Klein's.
Whatever. He could be rocking Michael Kors. But whatever it is, I don't want another man raising my kids. So it's like, if you want to go on and fuck another guy, really, you're giving up on this family, you're giving up on our kids, and I need to have sole custody of the kids.
What kind of shit is that? Because you're gonna get a girlfriend, and then your girlfriend is gonna raise your kids, and then she's gonna feel the same type of way.
That's a good point.
So what the fuck?
But the thing is, at the end of the day, no pun intended, at the end of the day, no other man is going to be raising my kids. So maybe I would
So you're gonna be doing what Kanye West is, because it seems like you kind of petty. For sure.
No. Petty, no, because I'm willing to have a conversation rule of the nation. If him and old girl were to have a conversation, I'm pretty sure they can come to some good terms to where they're both getting what they want. Because it seems like but it's like, man, you know who you sign up with. So it's like you're surprised that she's fucking around. She came up fucking around.
Man, I don't want to.
She's single.
I don't want to hear none
She's
of that
married.
shit. I don't want to look when she leaves
shit
you.
don't make no
Look,
sense.
when
He's
a woman
contesting
leaves
the
you,
divorce.
yeah. When a woman leaves you, she's gonna be single. She's gonna get another man, and usually the woman has sole custody of the children, and that man is gonna be in their life primarily. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's
More than
fucked
you.
up. Fuck no.
Fucked up.
Fuck no.
Someone taking
mean-
care of the kid? Fucked up.
I mean, that's your fucking fault. I mean, what happened?
How's it my fault?
I think
You
it's best of both worlds, because then you got a guy, a straight-laced guy. She gravitates towards a more straight-laced guy as someone who can maybe be a little bit more stable in her life. It opens the door for you to go and be a freak and stay in the strip club till 5 a.m.
I don't
every
care
night.
about being a freak and staying. I don't care about that. If I have kids, I don't care about that.
See, that's why my man don't really give a shit about it, what his girl do for a living, because if she leave,
don't
he don't give a fuck.
I give a fuck.
She's an accountant or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you're
Yeah, that's why you don't give a shit.
Nah, it's more so I just don't. I don't be remembering, but I give a fuck. I give a fuck. Cause there's certain shit like we had a conversation actually just recently. We did like an interview with an OnlyFans girl, and she was like, "Would you be cool with your girlfriend doing that?" And I was like, "Nah, not at all." So I give a fuck as far as like there's certain shit you not doing to meet this to meet the qualifications, but I just don't be remembering.
Are y'all
Yeah.
parents still together? Not. Oh, so y'all grew up in a single family home too?
No. Well, my story is a little bit different. Parents were married, but my dad did some time.
Oh, he did some time.
He did like 18, so he basically, I ain't gonna say he skipped out on my childhood because I talked to him every night. I saw him every weekend, so I ain't gonna say he skipped out, but it's like, at the end of the day, I didn't have what I wanted to have. You see what I'm saying? And then growing up, it's like, niggas really don't have their fathers. Growing up, I thought people had their fathers because I grew up with mine. It might be at a different viewpoint than maybe some other people, but when I was older, it made me realize niggas do not have their fathers.
And how did that affect you though?
It fucked me up a little bit. It made me turn into, when I have kids, I want to be what I wanted. Like when I have kids, I want to be the guy, I want to be the man that I wanted to have. You see what I'm saying? So,
Me too.
And that's A1.
Yeah, that's how I
That's
feel.
like
I never really felt that
That's
because
like one.
Yeah.
my situation grew up single mom.
Yeah.
Dad was in jail for most of my childhood, and then like in high school he got out type shit. But I never, even like when I was young, I never felt like I was missing nothing.
You know why? Your mother was a great motherfucker.
Yeah,
She
she
was
was
the greatest. Even motherfuckers sound crazy,
Right.
but I know I ain't
funny
laughing.
sentence.
But yes, she was so great to make you feel like you wasn't missing nothing, and that's a great mother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of my mother kind of made me feel like that at a certain point, but then still, you kind of need that fatherly figure at some point in your life.
Yeah,
No, yeah.
I think sometimes.
Enter Skeet Davidson.
No.
No, okay.
Fuck, what are you talking about? He's a big fan. It didn't
think
really.
Skeet-
It didn't really affect you like that.
Nah, I hear that a lot, like in music and shit. People be like,
Mama.
where's wishing that their dad was in the picture more often, but I never really felt that. You know what I mean?
Are you in denial?
I had like, because I had strong like male figures in my life. You know what I mean? And then even when my dad did get out, he always had like we always had just a good relationship. So even though I feel like as a dad, even if you're not in the picture a lot, if your presence is strong, it's felt. You know what I mean? So
Did you guys ever visit him in prison?
Every weekend, me personally.
Every weekend?
My parents, my mom and my dad were married throughout the whole, him being in prison, they were married the whole entire time.
How many years?
He did 18.
18 years your mom was...
And held it down for
and
sure.
she held it down. And
For
you didn't
sure.
see another nigga come through the house.
Absolutely not.
You hold it down for moms for sure.
No, I'm not holding it down. She held it down. That's
Oh,
absolutely
that's
not.
crazy.
Absolutely not.
So you didn't see a nigga like Adam come through the house.
Fuck no.
I was nowhere to be
Growing
found.
up, I ain't gonna lie.
That would
Growing
be
up,
awkward.
growing up,
shit.
it was so weird because it's like, at the end of the day, if somebody's supposed to protect my mom, I'm the guy. Even this is like early on, like when guys, I remember one time we were driving in traffic and these guys were honking at my mom. These guys were honking at my mom, and like I woke up out of my sleep and like my heart started pounding, like what the fuck is about to happen? Like I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's like in that moment, I'm supposed to defend my mom, but it's like reality, I can't do nothing. In reality, she can't do nothing. But it was a little traumatizing growing up, I ain't gonna lie, but it's like, that's just me just yearning and wanting my dad just for whatever a dad can provide, mentorship, being there, graduation, sports, all that type of shit. But I'm gonna make sure, you feel me, that I'm there for mine. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
You gotta stay in your kid's life. That's what
Absolutely.
we're all. That's one thing I like is that all the No Jumper dads are actual dads.
That's good, man. That's good.
From what I can tell, I don't know. There might be some sneaky.
Is that kind of
Don't
why you
hire
don't
no
want no
dad.
kids right now? Is that
No, I'm
kind of
not
why you
oppo-
don't want no kids
I'm
right
not
now?
opposed to kids.
Nigga, you are.
You said I was opposed to
You.
When?
You said family.
I know
I
he
don't
didn't
know
say
about that.
I never said that.
We're gonna rewind this shit.
T-Rell be saying shit, man. You got some shit from the white man,
I
man.
don't
That's
remember
fucked up,
making that
T-Rell.
actual statement.
He's leaking off on me.
Family. Fuck family.
Fuck family.
Nah, yeah, I'm pro family. I'm pro family for sure. I'm pro family for
He's
sure.
just getting his rocks off while he's young.
It's not
Yeah.
even that. The way I look at it is, it's like, yeah, never mind.
No, but that is like, it's very, very important. If you're going to get in a relationship, let's say you knew you were going to get in a relationship at 30. Well, it's your job to fuck and date and have a whole good time for all those years, because once you're in a relationship, if you're going to lock your genitals down and decide you're not going to keep fucking,
See, but I
you
don't
want to
under-
know what you were missing. You
But-
know, if I were to get locked down right now and never be able to fuck a bitch again, I think I'm going to be all right, because I know what the fuck
You
is
lived a
out there.
great life.
I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, my thing is just more so that I think any dude, if you're being completely honest, no dude just wants to fuck one girl for the rest of his life. You know what I mean? And any dude who says, "Oh yeah, I only want to fuck her," to me, you probably don't have the ability to fuck other girls.
I think I could feel like that if I was like 55.
Yeah,
Then I might be like,
yeah,
I
if
could go the rest of my
yeah,
life
like,
while
if-
he's
yeah, if
fucking
you're
one.
older-
But I actually feel like that. I actually feel
but
like I
even-
could just
That's
fuck
cool.
with my girl.
But even you mentioned it earlier, you were like, I don't got those DMs yet. As far
I
as
don't.
the-
I don't.
right, but what I'm saying
we would
is,
entertain them.
if you got those DMs
He was Young
and your
Money.
situation
We
was
would
hella
entertain 'em.
different, and entertainment leads to shit. You see what I'm
But
saying?
I'll fuck with it, but I ain't going out looking for it.
No, me neither.
I'm
If it fall in-
satisfied.
if it fall in my lap, that's different, and that's one thing too. Is that there's a difference between like I'm going out on the hunt and shit just falls in my lap, and I look at it like I compare it to like jacking off. Like every girl in a relationship, she knows her man's jacks off. She doesn't know how often, she doesn't know when, but she knows it. But it's not an issue in her relationship because she doesn't make it an issue. Though
I like
her
that.
jacking off or
pretty
him
good.
jacking off doesn't interfere with their relationship. She knows that the women on the screen isn't a factor in his life. It's not going to replace her. So she doesn't make it an issue. And the reality is when you're dealing with a certain type of dude and he's on the road, and I always use like NBA wise as an example. Every NBA wife knows that her man's fucking other dudes. They're not delusional, but she understands that she doesn't know how often or when, just like with the jacking off. She doesn't know when or how often, but as long as you don't make it an issue, this isn't an issue. I don't give a fuck about these bitches. If I'm on the road, knock some shit down, they get 10 minutes of fun, you get my whole life. You know
so
what I mean?
you saying women should understand that men are going to cheat here and there,
What I'm-
and you should
no,
understand
This
that
what I'm
it's
gonna
okay.
say. This is what I'm gonna say. Because this how I look at it is in any relationship, when you have power, you have leverage. Not even just like romantic relationships, even like business. And with leverage, typically you want compensation. So if we had a business and I'm the top salesman, typically you're gonna want a promotion. You're going to want a pay raise. You're gonna want more vacation days. You're gonna want some type of compensation because I'm the best.
Fresh and Fit has
Right?
entered the chat.
type
Oh
shit.
my God! So I mean,
No, so
I
this,
mean,
no. Let me just finish the point.
Go
so
ahead,
my,
go
my
ahead.
whole point is what I would say is when you're dealing with with someone with certain type of things, I would just say it's to be expected. Like if you had someone who's the top salesman in the nation, they don't want to give you a pay raise. That's money out of their pockets. But it's expected. Like if you get the top salesman, he's probably gonna want a pay raise. And so I think the reality is, and even if they don't want to admit it, like I always use NBA wives, they understand that I'm dealing with a dude. This dude's a good-looking, young, multimillionaire, 6 foot plus. He has the leverage. He can change my life. I'm not competing with him as far as I can't change his life the way he could change mine. So being that he has the leverage in the relationship, 9 times out of 10, he's probably going to want some type of compensation. That compensation is typically going to be when I'm on the road, I'm going to do what I do.
Me with the leverage means I can go pick a bad bitch and then this is who I want, because I can go pick any one of you hoes I want. All right, so I'm gonna pick her, I'm gonna fuck with her. I'm not gonna misuse the leverage
But
and
that-
then
see,
get a bitch
it's
and
only-
then start fucking with him here, her.
to
I might as
me-
well just stay
but
single.
to me,
you know what I'm saying?
that's-
I'm gonna just do it up.
But to me, that's only misusing it if there's deception involved. If she knows what's going, if we have an understanding, then there's no deception. I think a lot of times it's not necessarily fucking another person that is like the deal breaker. It's the deception. I feel betrayed. I thought we had an unwritten, unspoken agreement. You're not fucking other people and you broke that. And it's like, that shit is like heartbreaking. Like you did something I never thought you would do. You see what I'm saying? And so that's more so the betrayal. But if I tell you ahead of time, like, look, if you want to deal with me, this is what's going to happen. It's like the stripper shit.
It's kind of like a little toy. Like, okay, I'm going to play with you when I want to play. I'm going to fuck with you, play with you, toy with you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to do with this over here, too. You got to understand, bitch.
You don't got to. You don't got to. It's your choice. That's what I'm saying. It's not like I'm trying to make you. I'm chilling. You can either be with me or not. I'm not pressed about it. But when it's kind of like the job situation. It's like the more they value you, the more they don't want you to leave.
Yeah.
I'm not pressed about it. I'm not tripping. But if you want me in your life, it's like that's what it is.
Because a relationship is a lot like starting a business.
It's a it's an agreement.
You know, if me and you start a business together and
Right.
if we are on equal footing, if we have the same amount of money and clout or whatever, then it's probably going to be 50-50.
Right.
If we start a business together and I have $10 million
Right.
and you just got out of high school, then
Right.
maybe the business is going to be 90-10. And a relationship's like that too. And that's why you see it with the NBA players is because they have so much value. They're
They have
making
so
$20
much
million
leverage
a year.
that there's certain
they're
things-
able to negotiate better terms with their six.
That's all it is. That's all it is. And I think
No, the Miss Accountant lady, he's talking to you.
I swear, this is,
He probably told your ass this shit in person, but
any girl I deal with, I'm very transparent. I'm not trying to deceive. Like I said, it's the deception.
Yeah.
When niggas is selling bitches dreams, and a lot of times dudes, they get in relationships, and there's a reason why you ask most bitches, all of them been cheated on. And it's like, it's not that every dude is evil. It's because most dudes get in relationships and they're constantly trying to suppress a natural feeling. It's like they're constantly trying to suppress it. Then eventually they fold and they end up doing some shit. And she feels so betrayed. And it's like, I'm not about to suppress. I don't know. That's
And
just.
especially
is that like-
when
is
you're
it- is
young,
that-
I don't think you should. When you're young, I just don't think it's worth it.
I mean, because
You need to get those
temptation
experiences
is
out of the way.
there when you're rich. But when you are an athlete and all that, because you have to focus on what you're doing, how you doing the training and all that, you probably miss the opportunity to fuck with all of these bitches. And once you get your money, you start relaxing, doing your thing, then you start going out there like, oh, hold on, I can do this.
That's a good argument for like an athlete. It's like, look at how much of my life I sacrificed. I spend 8 hours a day dribbling a fucking ball just so that I can make this money. Let me wild out and fuck a bitch after the club.
And I think oftentimes there might be a misunderstanding to where you just go, oh, so you're just fucking every day. No, not necessarily. There's been times I've been completely faithful to bitches and they didn't even think it. Like I've went longest I went was like probably a month and a half of like complete, I'm not fucking nothing but you. But she didn't even know it. But it's not like I did it because she thought she told me to do it, or I just did it because I was just cool. But like I said, if something falls in my lap,
That's why I'm happy I got that shit out of my system while I was young.
Right.
You feel me? I got that shit out of my system while I was young. So when I get in my older age, I'm gonna be no old ass, horny ass nigga trying to go fuck this girl, and I got kids and these bitches all following me, mad at me and shit.
But see, the
that's
thing is,
I don't
crazy.
think that shit ever leaves the system.
It actually
The
it
sexual
left my
drive does
system.
go down. The sexual drive does go down.
My sex drive didn't go down. I want to do it every time I look at her, but
Now you're making her feel good.
All right,
no, for real. But I just, for other girls, I'm just like, me trying to go court a bitch and fuck with her and get
I
her
don't do none of
number
that.
and
I'm not
all
in-
of the whole little shit. I just like, that's
Yeah.
too much energy, bitch. I ain't doing none of that
Because
shit. You feel me?
You more so, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you more so understand the risk that you're taking if you were to maybe get caught up, or if something were to happen, you potentially could lose. You could potentially lose your family, and you don't want to lose your family. So it's like the pussy. You got dick control. You can control your dick. Most of the young niggas can't control their dick.
Because the difference between a young person and an older person, typically from my perspective, is that when you're young, when I was young, I craved chaos. Like I wanted to go out and get drunk. I wanted to fuck random girls. I wanted to meet random people, etc. Now that I'm 38, my brain is wired to really like appreciate normalcy and the idea of being able to go home and have my girl and my kid and everything is just, this is like a nice safe space that's away from all the
But
craziness
see,
of my
you're
normal
saying
life.
that, and everybody knows you fuck bitches with your girl.
Right. When
You,
we've arrived
you
at
can
a
say
great,
that easy when you're fucking bitches with
I
your girl.
have arranged my life in such a way, but that's also why I'm not going and getting a fucking room at the Motel 6 so I could smash some random from the 7-Eleven.
There's no point. You can fuck another bitch next week.
Did all these thoughts arrive when you niggas got your heart broke? Because
Well,
I know you niggas got your heart
I ain't
broke.
never been heartbroken, but I want to
You
say
a motherfucking
I swear
lie.
to
So you
God.
don't care about your daddy, and you ain't never got
Nah, I'm
heartbroken.
being serious,
Nigga, we
though.
gonna have to check on you. We gonna get this nigga a therapist.
Niggas
Nah,
been
nah.
heartbroken, man. For real.
You
man.
been heartbroken, fool.
Nah, I ain't been heartbroken.
Bro.
I swear to God. But let me ask you this though, before we get to the heartbreak. You jack off at all?
Yeah, in the
Okay,
shower.
no, okay, cool, right? But look, that proves my point.
Shower, jack off.
The fact that you even jack off, you can't say, "Oh, I really just only want to fuck my girl." The desire is there.
Yeah, that's
now
cheating.
imagine if you said,
How? She wasn't at the. I was trying to fuck and you wasn't home.
right, the feeling is.
I jacked off.
So what I'm saying is this. Now equate that to just you fucked another girl for 5 minutes that you don't give a fuck about.
I mean, in some instances, I mean that's cool, but
You see what I'm saying?
For
me,
some
hell
situations,
no.
it's cool. Your girl might agree with it, so it's cool. But another girl might not agree with it, so it's not cool. It's all about the agreement that
Yeah.
you and your girl have.
Right. It's just about the agreement. And
Yeah,
what
I mean,
think-
but I hold my bitch to a high level. So if I'm fucking a little random ass punk ass bitch and I'm hitting her from the back, I'm probably like, this is weak. I'm risking it all for this. This is out.
And wearing a condom.
And wearing a condom, this is out. My bitch is bad, and she got a lot. So I'm really risking a lot for you weak ass bitch.
And so you
better
understand the
be
risk, and
you
that's why
better
you're
be
willing
Rihanna.
not do it. You
better
understand
be
the
Rihanna.
risk.
I do understand the
And
risk.
fuck Rihanna, she ain't nothing compared to your girl.
And also,
Rihanna's a bad
this
one.
is an important thing to mention.
I tried to
It's
give you
like,
some points right there. I tried.
all right, we would never let a custer come around, right? Like you would never
Hell
want to
no.
let somebody in the group chat that you didn't think that you could trust, that you thought was a piece of shit, that you judged as maybe having poor moral character. But when guys fuck random girls, what do? They go to the strip club, they meet drug addicts, and then they take them home and basically expose themselves to so much risk by letting these little fucking vagrants come into their home. And it's just like, once you get to a certain point in life, it's kind of like, holy shit, I was really taking the craziest risk ever by just letting these fucking crackheads come over my fucking house, and it's just not safe. Like that stands out to me now as just so important, is that like I can't take that risk of letting this fucking swamp creature come into my abode.
I don't know about you and your friends, but we're not fucking crackheads.
Hey, you can even check on this nigga. He need therapy.
There's a whole spectrum of crackheads, is what I'm saying. Is that even
This
if she
nigga
ain't really
need
a
therapy.
crackhead, she's still a little bit crackhead. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, bro.
But that shit goes back to, like I say, it's a risk, even like what you mentioned. It's a risk losing your situation because y'all created an kind of unspoken, maybe some of it was spoken, of an agreement of
Seems pretty spoken.
you're doing something. You know that by doing that, you're out of line with the original, I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. But if, let's say from the gate, he was like, this is who I am. Fuck with it or not.
You told your bitch that? You told your bitch that?
My girl, I'm very transparent. This
So you
ain't a
like, I
secret.
might fuck a bitch here and there, but it's
even,
all good.
It's not even might. It's like, if I want to, I will.
Wow, you told her that?
And if you don't want to fuck with me, we can be just keep it
That's the
casual.
game.
And what she say?
But you gotta understand.
Don't say game, because you ain't told your
Listen,
girl that.
I did.
Listen.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I did.
Yeah.
They can't get mad at you because it's their choice.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you the choice. I'm letting you. It's like a stripper says, I dance on people naked. If you want to deal with me, that's what it is. If a nigga takes her serious, her dancing on a nigga isn't out of line. It's not a risk, or she's not doing. That's not disloyalty. Disloyalty is when you do something that breaks
The agreement.
The
The
agreement.
pact. And
So
every
if our
agreement is different.
Right. So
Yeah.
like with me, I don't do no cute shit. I'm not cuddle up. I'm not doing no cute. I'm not taking bitches on dates and doing cute shit. But if some shit falls in my lap and I'm in LA and a bitch, I'm trying to suck dick. Come suck some dick.
Yeah, I see.
And I'm not gonna feel guilty. And that's one of the things why, just me personally, I can't be in a relationship where it goes back to that. I'm trying to suppress, and I feel guilty about doing something I want to do. You know what I'm trying to say? So if a bad bitch, who y'all mentioned earlier that was cute,
I don't fucking know.
Julia Fox.
right? If a bitch is in and she wants to suck some dick, I'm not about to sit here and fuck. I just, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So
On YouTube doing this shit big as y'all are, have y'all ever had like any beef on any YouTubers or anything like that? Anybody like start hating on y'all for anything like that?
Not publicly.
Oh, so y'all just get along with everybody.
Well, we're not tapped in with everybody.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
we're
not-
tapped in with y'all, AD, but it's
Yeah.
like tapped in with everybody. I wouldn't say that. We're not. If you look online, we don't have hella collabs.
Yeah.
I
We
feel
do not
like
have
that's
hella
probably
collabs.
one of the reasons, honestly, why you guys haven't blown up bigger than you are. Because I feel like if you guys had one big beef with some YouTubers and all of a sudden there's a bunch of drama alert videos about you or some shit, and like that is like, I just feel like then maybe all of a sudden you guys would just have a fuckload more fans.
Who do you think can compete with
what
us?
would be the beef about?
Ryan's toy reviews, I guess,
But
would probably be a good match.
Even if there was an issue though, I wouldn't put it on the internet.
Well, you got it. That's what it's all about. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like every big YouTuber always have some type of scandal or always have some type of beef.
'Cause that's
with
when you find
another
out about
fucking
'em.
YouTuber.
A
like,
lot of
Because
YouTubers-
that's what sells. Bullshit
Yeah.
sells. We're not producing bullshit.
But not even bullshit. Like people, like when it comes to No Jumper, people come up to me. It's like, I fucking love the X interview, or it's like I loved this. It's like it's only a handful of things that they usually say that they love, but it's like, you know, like you take a lot of shots and a couple of them just really, really hit, you know. And I feel like having a beef is just always like the thing that makes everybody just stand up and pay attention. My girl paid $2 to watch fucking Rory and Mal talk about the Joe Budden breakup. The day that they put a video out about it, and it was like
I remember that.
It was like $2 for the first like 48 hours or some shit like that. My girl paid for it. That's how interested she was in them breaking up. My girl ain't never watched a Joe Budden podcast before.
Well, it was an interesting situation.
Exactly, but and I watched the fucking the podcast that Dave Portnoy from Barstool put out when Call Me Daddy broke up, or Call Her Daddy. When they broke up, I watched a whole bunch of fucking videos about the fact that their podcast broke up. I never watched one episode of them just talking about how their week went, you know? But when
Yeah.
they broke up, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get the popcorn and tune in, you know?
So controversy sells.
I'm saying.
yeah,
a lot
if
of
we
times it
broke up,
defines your
that'll
career.
probably go crazy. But
oh, if you two broke
but as
up,
far as,
oh
like,
my God.
an issue with another human, I don't even understand why would we have an issue. We don't know each other in real life.
Have you guys ever like fought like really crazy or like, you know, had any of those discussions where you felt like, you know what, this is some bullshit, man. Fuck you.
No.
Fuck out of here. You ain't never talk shit about your
Nah,
homeboy.
we talk shit all the time, just as homies. But and we might get into arguments or disagreements. But I've never had like a fuck you as a human. Like I don't know.
What's
I've
the
never
biggest
had no-
disagreement you guys ever had?
Man, I'm on this Henny right now. What we
He
talking
was
about?
talking about your green. He was talking about them blue eyes. I know you was clowning
Nah,
old
I-
bitch ass pretty boy ass nigga with them blue eyes. I'ma fuck him up tomorrow.
I don't know. Honestly.
Well, that's great to hear. That's very lucky.
There
because-
really ain't nothing. We might have difference of opinion. We could talk about it for 15 minutes, and it's like we're not gonna keep agreeing to disagree. This ain't gonna go on for 24 hours, 48 hours. So it's like he has his perspective, we have our perspective. Boom, we gonna leave each other alone for 15 minutes. You trying to hop on the game? Let's chop it up.
the game
okay.
heals
And
off.
it's also like we live together. So really, you can't have too much conflict when you live together. And if we do have conflict, let's get this shit over with. Let's talk about it because we live with you. I got to see you every day I wake up.
Oh, so
There's
y'all
no conflict.
live together.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah, we
conflict.
live together.
And even a disagreement wouldn't create a conflict. We just disagree. So if you go, I couldn't fuck other girls, and I go, well, I could, and we just disagree, and it's like, cool, you live your life, I live mine.
But
But
when-
that wouldn't create an issue between me and T-Rell.
if you have a group or like, you know, a business and you're really that tight, it's kind of easy to keep it together at a certain point. But then, like when I think about Shoreline, they all like live together and shit, and they were all doing the same shit every day. Then all of a sudden, they get money, they get signed, whatever. All of a sudden, they're living in different spots. They all get girls. They're all like living in their own spots with their girls and shit. all of a sudden there's a lot of distance between them. All of a sudden that's where the tension can actually pop up. When you're actually around each other every day, it's a little bit harder to fall out, I think.
I think also one of
Although
the issues
that can
is
cause a lot of tension
even
as
like
well.
when you said like the distance. I think that oftentimes people are they start to build resentment because they don't speak on an issue. You know, something bothers you about Adam, you don't speak on it. Months later, it just builds up, and then y'all have a fallout. Or distance happens, and you just, because you have an issue with them, y'all kind of stop fucking with each other. But if you're direct, there's no resentment to ever be built because it's like, oh, that I didn't fuck with that. Cool.
Because
You know
you'll
what
be
I'm saying?
start making up different like fake ass scenarios in your head about how you think a person is feeling about you or whatever. That's
Yeah.
why I feel like the group chat is really good because we speak and it feels like I live with you guys. I feel like I'm with you guys every day. But if we didn't have that type of shit, the rapport wouldn't be building as strong as it's building now. Like, because people will start doing
But
that shit.
that's the weird thing about No Jumper too, is you all of a sudden have all these dudes who are big personalities and like very aggressive.
Yeah.
So
Are you
it's
talking
like,
about the people you interview?
no, I'm talking about like
People
me,
you work
him,
with?
AD, et cetera, and the group chat and shit. It's like, you know, it's like very like everybody in there, if they have a problem, I think for the most part is gonna fucking air the shit out. So it's like sometimes it can get really intense, but usually it'll get really intense and then it'll be all good right after, as opposed to like when you are pissed off at someone and you just let it fucking sit there for months and then you finally explode on them. You know, that's
What would make you mad though? I don't even.
Hey, y'all live together, man. Who girlfriend is the most annoying?
What do you mean?
Because I know y'all bring y'all
Our
girlfriends,
girlfriends
over.
don't interact with my girlfriend. Don't interact with him. His girl don't interact with me.
What?
But
And
that's
y'all
my
live
girlfriend.
together?
Hell yeah.
So they not friends and all that? They don't want to be bothered with each other?
Well, they
Y'all
probably don't
cold.
know about each other.
They don't know about.
Oh, so
Today
not
they do.
But it's like, and my
I'm gonna
girl,
stay over here to 5 o'clock, bitch. This nigga crazy. I'm gonna see if she walk in. That's
but
cold.
it's like if my girl come over, she's coming over for me. She's not coming over for him. She's coming over for me.
So she going straight to the room.
Straight to the room. She might be in the kitchen making us a little, you feel me, a little bust down. But it's like for the most part,
Oh,
it's like she here for me. She's here for us. She's
y'all
not-
niggas young.
What you?
Cause when all my homies used to live together,
Yeah.
and niggas girls used to come over, we just had that rule. It was like, is this your girlfriend? You had to say this was your girlfriend.
Yeah.
If it's not your girlfriend, it was like it was all action. So
Yeah.
if she was coming down there and she was cooking in the t-shirt or whatever, and it was your t-shirt, and I came stumped downstairs, you feel me? And I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, what's the deal? And she gave me some action. It was over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get to holler at her, I get to fuck with her or whatever. And I'm gonna tell you, hey, look, your bitch, hey, she choosing up, bruh. You need to
Yeah.
see what's going up. Bruh, that's what I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? So,
Choosing is not cheating.
bruh, it go down like that. But if I feel like, you know, it's my girlfriend and I tell you, it's
Yeah.
all respect. Y'all can go in the living room, chop it up with the homie, go knock on his door, see what to do. We can all function with each other. Like, you feel me?
Your
When you
girl knock on the homie's door?
we'll go knock on the homie door together. Like, what's it do? You know what I'm saying? We bored. We trying to chop it up with you. You know what I'm saying? See what to do. But I lived with like 4, 5 niggas. You saying? We had a big ass house or whatever the
Yeah.
case may be. But
when I think
we
about
had that rule though.
the time period where we had the BMX house and it was just girls. Sometimes somebody would have a girl come over off of Tinder. She's in the house for 5-10 minutes. She switch up. She just start talking to somebody else on the couch, and all of a sudden she with him. And it was crazy to watch it happen, and also crazy to watch the dude who invited her over just slowly just sitting there like a little teapot.
It just melt. Do y'all feel like that about each other? That's why you don't want to introduce your homie to your girl.
It's more
Not
so
really.
any dude, any person. If you a homie of mine, especially if I respect you, if you got a girl, I honestly don't even look at her. I don't even acknowledge her because like to me,
Why?
even,
You might feel attracted to her or something?
Nah, it's because even looking is like damn near flirting. I ain't gonna lie. Like bitches, like you say, bitches choose, and that's probably the biggest way bitches choose is like through eye contact. And if your girl just sitting here and I'm just eyeing her, to me I'm disrespecting you because it's
If
like
you speaking to her?
nah. It's I'm not saying we can't have a conversation. I'm just saying like in general. There's like if Adam's girl just walked in right now, I don't got nothing to say. I don't got what are we. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not sitting here eyeing her, watching. Now, I'm not saying I avoid her.
Nah, you niggas is horny niggas ready to get it cracking because if Adam girl came in here, I'm speaking to her
Yeah,
ass.
that's some regular
and
shit.
I don't
But
give
it's
a
Talk to his
shit.
girl all the time.
Nah.
Give her a hug. How you
Yeah.
doing? Nice to see you.
If she
Wanna
talks,
know why?
keeping it, like I said, if she, keeping
There's
it
zero
cordial,
chance that we're sleeping together. I actually feel
Zero.
totally comfortable with her because of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Keeping it cordial.
I'm not
is-
saying
is-
I
is
can't be
nothing.
cordial.
Yeah.
I'm simply
You're
saying
gonna
like,
fuck.
not even saying that. I don't even, especially if I respect a nigga, I don't even, your girl don't even exist to me.
No, but
That's
do,
just me though. I just,
when
me,
it, okay, this is
'cause
what I'll say. When it comes to girls,
that's how I be flirting with bitches. I just look at a bitch.
there's
and if
a
she
level
looking
of
back,
respect.
she want me. She's
There's-
choosing.
Okay,
Oh,
I
you
swear
got
to
a
God,
confidence
if
in
we were
yourself, huh?
roommates,
Nigga,
if we were roommates
I
and we
swear to
both had
God.
girls, and your girl's sitting in the living room
And I'm
watching
looking
TV,
at her-
I'm not walking in there in my boxers to fucking watch TV.
Of course not.
That's all the line. You got to be over the top polite to make
Hey,
sure there's no issues.
If you just sitting there staring at my bitch and then she look at you like,
That bitch want dick.
Yeah.
if she
My
stare
mama.
at you, what is she?
Bruh,
She
no
might
eye
be different. She
contact,
nobody be
yeah.
like,
Bruh,
bro, what the
if
fuck
I'm
you
sit-
looking at?
Right. So if
I'm not making eye contact with your girl for more than 3 seconds.
right.
And even that sounds like a
That's
lot.
basically what it's like. Well, there's nothing for us. I'm not saying like I'm like scared that I gotta avoid. I'm just
Yeah.
there's nothing for us to. What do we? You're not my you're not my friend.
I don't
You're-
care about what you did today. I'm not gonna ask you what you did. What are you cooking? I don't give a fuck. You are not my homie. My homie is my homie. Just because you date my homie doesn't make us homies.
You know why? Cause I ain't. Well, y'all, you been together with her for 5 years. You don't even know this nigga.
She
No,
knows
she knows
him. She watches the video. She knows I live with them. She might see each other in
Oh
passing.
my God!
But
What?
are they sitting down having a sit down conversation? Hey Zeb, what you do? Today?
Yes.
No,
Hey,
we're
what's
not
up, my
doing
nigga?
that.
What you doing? You
I
chilling?
ain't
What's
gonna
up,
lie.
bro?
And really,
Damn.
maybe it's just a me thing or just the way we move, but
We're
just
not
out of
doing that.
respect, bro. I'm not even talking to niggas, bitches.
That's-
If your girl,
yeah, a lot of
that's
niggas feel
just
like
me,
that, though.
Like nigga, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. If like I said, your bitch in the room and we sitting here catching eyes, bro, your bitch want dick. And I swear to God, like,
Hey,
I
you
feel
gonna
like,
give it to her?
I feel like I'm like I ain't gonna lie.
Me out of respect, I ain't gonna give it to her.
Nah, I ain't gonna give it
He's
to
young.
her.
He thinks every
I
girl
ain't
he
gonna
meets
give
wants
it
to
to
fuck
her.
him.
Nah, I'm
Yeah,
not
he's
saying that.
scandalous.
Nah, I'm not
We
saying
gonna
that.
have to get my boy a
I'm not saying
therapist
that,
because he's
I'm not saying
scandalous.
that, but bitches choose, and that's the way bitches choose, bro. You see all the time, bitches be at a party with their boyfriend, but she eyeing you.
I mean,
This shit
that's
ain't
that
rocket
nigga.
science. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If your girl walk in and we just keep eyeing each other across, my nigga, that bitch won't dig. Bro.
Our
This
girls
shit
are
is not
just so
complicated.
off the market that we feel super comfortable because it just feels like there's like no chance that they're like I don't give a fuck how.
But see,
like, you
y'all
could-
girls know that y'all him.
It's just different.
In your
yeah.
girl's eyes, you're him. In
Yeah.
your girl's eyes, you're him. They're not choosing up when they're
Bro,
already
all
with
these bitches
him.
are choose. I ain't gonna lie. All these bitches are choose. That's part of the game.
My
but-
bitch ain't choosing on me, man.
But-
I ain't gonna lie. She chose.
You better get with your boy, man.
He might need
said
to
your
do a little
bitch
something, but
gonna
my bitch
choose.
ain't choosing on me, man. For real, man. She
I've
ain't
been
choosing
chose.
on me.
But she ain't staring at you otherwise. That's why you trying to keep the bitch
can't-
away from the nigga.
you mean?
See, 'cause look, no, that's why you trying to keep your girl
This
away
nigga
from
is
this
crazy.
nigga.
It's not.
Because if
No.
she stare at the nigga,
It's
he trying to
not-
go get your
no, but
girl.
listen, it's
He's
not
scandalous.
It's not him. It's me. I'm telling you, I don't look at bitches. It's not like he's keeping her away. If I walk into the, it's like
He
I'm
keeping her away
doing it.
because he know how you are.
He's not keeping her away.
She want dick.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's not that he's keeping her away. I just move a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's just me though. I just don't be looking at niggas bitches because I feel like I'm disrespecting niggas.
Okay, well,
personally.
we've
Especially
all
if I
decided
respect- Now, if
we're
I don't-
not gonna fuck each
now-
other's bitches.
Now, if I
Yeah.
don't respect you,
I'm glad we came to that.
Yeah,
to that
please.
conclusion.
look,
Please, because I'm going to keep you guys together, the minorities. I don't want nothing to happen because you niggas live
Listen,
together.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
if I don't respect you or you some random nigga, yeah, I'm looking at your bitch because she's up for grabs. And if she look back, then she wants some. But
Yeah,
if
for
I
sure.
respect you, that's just out of respect. I don't got nothing. Now, like I say, we cordial or you know what I'm saying. Oh, nice to meet you type shit. I'm not gonna sit here and
Now, also, what Zeb just now said, don't take that and run with it, because these niggas will pop you over they bitch, man. For real. So what he just now said, he gonna look at the bitch. Hey, man, you can't look at everybody's bitch, because a nigga might check you on it, and if you ain't about that time, don't do it. Don't do it. You got to know how to fight your battles. Fight your battles.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Good point. All right, we got another interview coming up after this, so I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna tap out.
We could have went for another hour. That's
Easy.
fucked up.
Easy.
That's fucked up. But it's good. We gonna chop it up again.
Yeah, for
We
sure.
gonna chop it up
Come
again.
on, you know what I'm saying? It ain't enough seats, but y'all got to come on at the end of the day, too.
Oh, it's lovely. Absolutely. What
Do
days
it
y'all
up.
be filming that? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
Wednesday live.
Wednesday at 6.
Have your jokes ready.
I ain't gonna lie, Adam. I'm
They
gonna give
go
you your
crazy.
flowers right now, real quick, before we head out. But what you did, giving multiple shows to everybody, the sports show, the end of the day, you on to something.
It's
You
like
onto
a
something.
criminal rehabilitation center.
You on to something. And you provide an opportunity for, I mean, I ain't gonna say a lot of people because there's only 3 or 4 motherfuckers. But,
We got more than that.
okay, 5 or 6. But you provide an opportunity, and I respect and I appreciate that. I'm pretty sure everybody who worked for it, you ain't no employee. I saw a bus said it, like, you ain't no fucking
Hey,
employee.
would you guys ever come on here and do this shit?
Do what?
Like interview our
we just-
podcast.
Oh,
We just
Oh,
did
no
it.
jumper though.
they got to leave
Like
SAC.
work-
They got to
At
move
your
to
own
LA.
show.
You saying like work for Adam?
Yeah, work for Adam.
No,
Minorities.
No,
You guys want to work for Adam? He's the greatest.
We got our own shit.
I'm the greatest.
Come on. He said he's the greatest.
Move to LA though.
Yeah.
Move to LA. Fuck SAC right now. What's going on
No,
over
do
there?
not disrespect
All
the city like that. Do not.
Can't say that.
We
They
gonna
gonna
we
get
gonna
you
end it
after
on
this.
this.
Trevor's gonna trip me walking out the door.
Fuck Hash Brown Town.
No.
Put my glasses back on. It's going down.
You might like it. Hash Brown Town. Move on out there. Nashville, New Hampshire. They're trying to increase their black population. I don't know why or how.
Real
but
quick question.
I don't think it's
I
gonna
wanted to
work.
ask you this. Did
Yeah.
you think, because our interview, the first one we did with you, it's at like 1.6, 1.7. Did you think, because I counted it last night, out of your actual interviews, not viral clips, not no bullshit, but out of your actual interviews, we're top 20. Did you think that
Top
we would?
20? Wow.
Yeah, I actually counted
That's
it.
crazy.
So did you think when we first, you feel me, had that interaction, did you think that it would do that?
I
or no?
thought it was gonna do good, but I definitely top 20. Jesus Christ. No, that was
How long
totally a
ago was
surprise.
that?
A year ago, maybe?
Maybe a year and a half.
9
Yeah.
months or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, because COVID was fresh at
COVID
the
was
time.
fresh.
It was pretty new still. Fuck.
That's what I want to know.
The minorities. Legends.
Let's do it.
Legends. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate y'all for having us on, man. For real.
Everybody, go subscribe to the channel. We'll drop a link in the description, and if it's not there, it's Yuri's fault. Appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to
Thank you,
T-Rell
thank
for
you.
helping us out here. He got the Ben Baller glasses on. It was great.
Yes, sir.
Good
Man,
times.
we got to get you on one of these days.
For
Let's
sure.
go. Let's go. No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all those platforms. Type in No Jumper on Patreon too. You can see some boobs. Like, comment, subscribe. NoJumper.com if you want to support. Appreciate y'all.
You
Yes,
dig,
sir.
bitch?